All right. Well, I guess we're just gonna jump right in here. Hopefully, there's a lot of exposition since I don't really remember anything about this game.
There is nothing.
Oh yeah.
Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt.
Let me know about
You
the
don't
audio
have to
on
do
that.
anything anymore.
That's too loud or too quiet. Continue.
Ever.
Oh, okay. Everything Gucci now. Okay.
Never, ever.
Now, never, ever, ever, or should we keep on non-existing? Does that end the game early? Do you think? Hmm. Never, ever, ever.
Never, ever, ever, baby.
Okay, simply keep on non-existing.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
I don't have any ex-wives to begin with. I have one wife, and if she ever becomes my ex-wife, then I'm pretty much fucked. This is great. Give me some more. What was that about X something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic source. It's bloated and shameful. A ball of meat surrounding you.
Am I deciding like
This is a
my
terrible
what
line
kind of person I am here?
questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
No, I want to know more about the X something.
Ex-love. Ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
Alonzi, never let me go, or no, I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light, and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me. I mean, temptation is to say never let me go, but I feel like the game is telling me I should go this way. Never let me go.
Alright. Nothing down to fuck all, Borough.
I feel like this person's just drunk. A return trip to the silence, please. Let's visit ancient near zero home. Look, there's I am tired of being this type of animal, and who gives a shit? Go with that.
Not you. Your days of giving a shit and being that type of animal are over.
Don't stop singing. Sing me the song of death. Wait, no, I need to belittle myself instead. These are very strange. Don't stop singing now. Sing me that song
The
of death.
song of death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meat around you. A sensation.
Okay.
Like a
Damn
fly
it.
to the ointment.
That
your
continue led me to
conscience
believe that
sticks
we were
to
moving
it.
on with the game.
The limbed and headed machine
Okay.
of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again.
Okay.
It wants to walk the desert. Hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
I feel like this is living E.E. Cummings' The Wasteland. Mother help me, there's a head attached to my neck and I'm in it. Stop, I don't want to hear anything more about the sensation. Take me back to the formless, disembodied nothing.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth.
Uh-oh.
And with it, an ungodly.
Oh no, I
headache.
have to start this game hungover? Oh, that's horrible. Help someone cut my head off. I'm trying to murder the rest of me. It's trying to murder the rest of me. Who am I? What sort of creature does this to their own mouth? Those are both valid answers to waking up with a hangover. Choices, anybody? Do it with my eyes closed.
A fiery streak penetrates your skull,
Apparently did number
trying to
one.
force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Somehow, you know what it is. A Caprice Kamema motor carriage.
Okay. Oh my. I may have to do something about this. The sounds. This game is really loud in my ears. Let's see here. Where can I turn down in my ears, but not to you? I'm gonna take myself down a little bit. All right. Ooh, it's point and click. The magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Empty cassette tape. Items gained. Okay. Looks like someone tore out this tape while the song was playing. Hold tab to highlight. Ah, okay. Okay, getting it. Oh, but I can't. Okay, well, I don't. Okay, so it's not keyboard commands, it's just mouse cam. The reel-to-reel tape was still rolling. I'll take the shoe. Pretty sure I'm going to need that shoe. Oh, there's my pants. Alright, pants. Probably should have done the pants first. Oh, there's my shirt. Okay. Yeah, I'll take my shirt now. What's this over here? What is this?
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
That's the damage. Okay. Oh, I see here. So I can look out the window. I can do visual calculus to assess the damage, or I can just. Well, we're obviously going to do. This is a white check. You may retry it.
What do you mean, assess the damage? How would you do that? What are you even trying to do?
Okay. Oh, it's locked now. It didn't say I could. It said I could redo it. If I leave and come back to it?
The window stands broken in its frame.
They lied to me.
Cold wind blows in.
Guess I
The
just look
morning
out.
light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings.
Okay. So it lied to me. I could not redo that check. Right.
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
Well, I mean, it's not moving, so.
This fan has two chain pull
Okay.
switches.
How do I...
This fan has two chain pull switches.
Grab the fan.
You swoop up and catch the tie.
Woohoo!
Snap. It's released from the blade.
Okay. Maybe I build up
What
my
you have in
talents
your
as I go.
hand is a truly hideous necktie.
Should I put on
With
the,
4
turn
or
on the light
5
bulb?
different. A terrible
Oh.
mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain. Your eyes burn.
Oh, that
from
gives me
sensitive-
freaking...
The lights.
Oh my god, I took
off
damage
again.
for the light. Holy crap. That was rude. Okay then. Over here. I took massive damage from that. See bottles of wine in the top, beer, sweet liquor. Oh, that's my shirt. Wash my face real
A
quick.
mirror hangs above
Oh.
a bent and broken
Oh, it's a
sink.
mirror. I thought that was a towel.
In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
Someone. Who do you think that might be? Okay.
Hot water sprays from the base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man.
Well.
Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
No way I'm doing this. Back off. Wipe the
As
mirror.
you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror,
Okay.
abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
What? Maybe I should touch it first to make sure there's nothing wrong with my face.
Yeah, There is definitely something wrong with it.
Wow, what's wrong? What's wrong?
Where
What's
to
wrong?
even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness.
Okay.
It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
Sorry. At least my tongue is okay.
Bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a
Honk,
particularly
honk.
tiny
Okay,
nose
what was it
either.
we were saying about clowns
Not with all
earlier,
the drinks
Cinnabon?
it's absorbed for you.
Right. At least my tongue is okay.
It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between
Ew.
your fingers.
Ugh. Right. I'm scared. I want to stop doing this. Wipe the mirror now.
Behold,
Hey! Wow. That is just dead sexiness right there, isn't it?
you have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Of course I do. It's some kind of superstar. I think I'm a superstar. That is the face of a late-stage alcoholic.
Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
I'm making it. The face is making it itself. I have no idea why it's there. It just is.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
No, keep making the
You
face.
can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. What does it even mean?
Okay.
What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Superstardom. God, I don't know. It's indescribable. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off too, in a sad has-been kind of way. Some charm to it.
There might have been 10 years ago. It's little more than a cadaverous spasm now.
Let's see here. Let the mirror be for now. Encyclopedia. Formidable. 13. Dig deep in your mind to locate the source of the expression. Electrochemistry. Impossible. 18. Attempt to stop the expression. Very low. Let's try this one.
Like the rest of you,
Yeah, of course.
it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past.
Okay, let's try
That's
this one
all
too.
you know. It's too late.
Yep.
Like
Whatever.
an image on film.
All right. Anything else in here? Right. That was the door, I guess. Right. All right. Anything else in this room? That's a hell of a hangover. Go check the door. You must value privacy. The door has been locked from the inside. I mean, I would hope you lock it.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
My flare-cut pants. Fish them out.
It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium key ring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it.
Hey, we're number 1.
It should open the door.
Okay. Hey! Okay, so full disclosure, the last time I attempted this game, I never made it out the door. In fact, I never got the tie. So, let's go look at the oh, wait, hold on, tab. Okay, so there. Okay, so what do these buttons down here do? Okay, these are our things. Level up. Okay, so when I have a point, I can level up. Okay, this is where the RPG kind of stuff comes into it. If Twitch would start guys, that would be nice. Oh no, is Twitch being a pain in the bastard today? Let's see here, we have what's in my thing? I don't have a hat. I don't have glasses. Oh look, I can get holsters. I have bullets. Ooh, I can. Empty cassette tape. This used to be in the cassette. What it was about. Interesting. Okay. And I don't have access to any of these other things yet. So, okay, let's snap back to reality. Oh, here goes gravity. Calendar says it's March. The year is 51. Okay.
Hello, officer.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her
Apparently,
lips.
I am some sort of officer. Would anybody else like to translate that name? Class Class J? Class J? Class G? Classic? Remember my French for Jaclay. Clay? Class J? Woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Her eyes are brown, and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
Turn your bloated away from the view and keep on walking. Officer, am I a military personnel?
No.
She seems perplexed by your question. Chief Executive Officer, right? What did you call me? Why did you call me an
Because
officer?
you're a police officer, sir.
You're shitting me.
I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time. You've
All
been
this
here
time.
for 3 days. On official police business, no
Oh.
less.
What business is
Couldn't
that?
say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Okay, that checks out. God, I look like a noble steed, don't I? Why don't I remember being a cop? Who in their right mind would let me be able to suggest challenging? Try the expression on her. No, I think we could all agree that the expression is not something that we should ever use in any kind of company, polite or otherwise. Who in their right mind? Me. Why don't I remember being a cop?
Could it be because of the drinking?
But who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the
Don't
law?
be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
Okay, that's fair.
Of course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Okay then. Continuing
Something
on.
stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you said the words
Oh,
a
God,
million
I'm gonna
times
talk to her again?
before.
Right.
She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Before you go, I have some questions
Yes.
for you. What is it that they have against the police here?
The dock workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough. At least here on the coast. I can't say about the rest of the city.
Where exactly is here? Where am
You're
I?
in a hostel, sir.
Oh, anybody who's seen the movies recently knows what hostels are like, right?
We are in Revachol.
Revachol.
Revachol is the disgraced former capital of the world,
Oh,
divided
good.
into zones of control under foreign occupation. Half a century after a failed world
A
revolution,
world
she is
revolution.
central to our
And now I want to know
moment
who
in
won
time.
and who lost that thing. Should that mean something to you? Revachol forever. How about you tell me something else instead?
Yeah?
Those words, tell me something else, feel like something you've said innumerable times before. Your mouth is the very shape of them.
It's 51.
Okay, what century?
The current century?
What's that? What number?
Centuries don't have numbers. They have names. And this is the current one.
Oh, she's a pain in the ass.
Civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir. You're right. There is nothing funny about civilization.
Okay, so she's a pain in the ass. The room is next to mine. Did you hear anything last night?
There
I'm
was
afraid. I was
usual
really actually
ruckus,
not wanting to ask that question.
loud disco music.
Okay. Did I have any
I
visitors?
couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here.
She nods towards room number 3. That loud disco music?
Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestration prime among them.
Waiting for the name to connect with you.
Oh, that. Yeah. Whoa. The less said about OO, the better.
Oh, were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course.
Oh.
Like 7.
Oh, it's magic.
Life gets hard, but we go on.
It mostly just gets hard, doesn't it? Yeah, we go on, all right.
It would appear so. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped and there was a change of pace. A slow, sad
happened?
song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it.
Was I now? Was I singing this? Show her the empty case of the smallest church of St. Signs.
Yes, there was a church in there. A really small church. Like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that. And also,
What
that
else?
it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a winded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
Oh, I'm sorry. When you say wounded, do you mean like that in a cool way? No, how about if I just say I'm sorry?
Don't be. I was going out later anyway. It didn't bother me.
Then what happened?
Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
Sure, I wasn't being assaulted? That's so me. What did I do? You're making this up. I would never behave like that. I totally. Are you sure I wasn't being assaulted? Yeah, let's go ahead and apply that one.
No, it didn't sound like there was a fight. It sounded like someone was trashing their room.
You have a lot of experience with people trashing their rooms?
A window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
Oh. Is there anything else? Please tell me there wasn't anything else. It surprised me to hear this. Tell me there was more.
There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable.
Sounds like the name of a song.
I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then, around 4 or 5. And that was it.
What is it that they have? Again, oh, hold on a second. I gotta do something real quick here. Something that's driving me crazy here. Oh, it is on. That's weird. Oh, because this is what they can. Ah, that sucks. I thought that they were using the real dyslexia font. Yeah, it seems to be working anyway. So cancel. Continue. Okay. Anyway, what is it that they have against the police here? What exactly is here? Oh yeah. Okay, you can go now.
Glad to have been of assistance.
Okie dokie. Well, that was interesting and such. Let's see if I can get a cigarette from her bowl. Looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. Oh, why don't you take it? Did you not want to take it? Apparently not. Alright, well, let's head over here to whatever this thing is over here. I don't really want to knock on her door. I feel like that's not the way to go in this game. This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper, Trom de Monde. Okay, can I... Oh, that was it then. I really don't want to knock on her door. I feel like she's done enough for me, you know? Let's just head downstairs. Can't put more points... Okay. Alright, go to game. Wow, this is a hell of a fucking place, isn't it? Walk to the center of the room here so we can get a good look around. Alright. Microphone, karaoke sheet. Let's go see what's this over here. Speaker is connected to the radio. Music is seasoned with static. Big old karaoke mic just waiting for someone to sing to it. This is where the lyrics would be. Okay, cool. Over here. Water cooler. Large bubble is rising to the surface. Soft purr of an electric juicer comes to the kitchen. Someone is working. Really? I'd say that was obvious. This is nose fed plus health. That was interesting. The menu has been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written. Woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today's start is in a man's handwriting.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance. then looks down again.
Okay.
That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he's purposely ignoring you.
Something tells me you don't like me. Look at the stuffed bird.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it.
Oh boy. Did I
Looks
do
like
that?
the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it.
Oh boy.
Most likely on a wall.
I have a bad feeling about this.
This is the great skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now.
Okay.
Something about it makes you feel bitter.
That's a great skua, right?
Look, your buddy is over there.
He looks at the doors where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
I mean, my buddy.
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
You're being sarcastic.
Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
Let's see here. Oh my god, I did all those things? I'm guessing I didn't do any of those things. You don't appreciate your tone. This is no way to talk to us. Oh my god.
No, you see, actually, you didn't. You haven't done anything even remotely useful since you got here.
Oh. What have I been doing then? Have you seen me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
Look at the stuff bird
No,
again?
I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
Understood.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the stuff
A
bird.
competent work of looks like the bird. This is the great something about it makes you feel bitter.
What happened to the bird?
Look, your buddy is over there.
Okay,
Why don't
so-
you go and talk to him, okay?
Okay.
He pretends.
Okay. I don't know what that is. What was that? I don't know what just happened. Like, I got some sort of... Oh, should I... Did I not get my health back? How do I not get my health back? Okay, I'm confused. Over here. What the hell is that? Go over there, please. Okay. Line rate is mess hall reserved for union members. Doors open 1600.
Hello, sweetie.
Lena, the cryptozoologist's wife.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Okay, well, I'm trying to figure shit out. So, a royal pinball machine is unplugged. Alright, I guess we talk to this guy in the bomber jacket then.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is
Who
tapping
appears to
his
have blood
foot
all
on
over
the
his
floor.
face.
Looks like he's waiting for someone.
Well, everyone just said
You.
he's waiting for me, so I'm guessing it's me.
As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his
Oh,
hand in
I
greeting.
hate shaking hands.
If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Check his hand.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he is waiting for your name.
Aha!
This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself.
Oh my gosh.
Get creative. Conceptualize.
Invent yourself a new name.
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
Not yet time.
Okay then. It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
Uh, you mean him? Yeah, I just talked to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right?
Okay.
It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
From the tree. No.
So, the body.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Yeah, I think I would have too, but I just woke
Where
up.
it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Oh, let's get going then.
After you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
Check my pockets. Check the victim's body. Caption. Wait, no, active. Good. Tab. Okay.
You mean you don't have a badge?
It wasn't on me when I woke up.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party.
Oh,
You can talk to him whenever by interacting with.
okay. This is very, very weird. But I am liking it a whole lot.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right?
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41.
He looks at you, realizing he still doesn't know your name. Say nothing. Was it golden orange like the forest fire but smells like liquor? What is golden orange?
Are you kidding me?
No, man, help me out. What is the orange? What is golden orange? It smells like
It's
liquor.
you. It's obviously you. You smell like liquor. And you're orange.
See? Everyone agrees it's your color scheme. We're on the right track with this name thing.
I was hoping we'd actually create our own name.
Is this
but-
what you get when you call the police now? We've been waiting for a week here.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
Oh.
No, I only just
Oh.
got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Uh-oh. Where's Sylvie?
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
He looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, and hands it to the
You
lieutenant.
said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
Oh, okay.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Why would you need directions?
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective,
Yes.
I have everything. You?
No, I'm good. Pass on the
The
question.
body was behind the building, right? How do we get there?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
I could have done that before.
And how do we get there?
See
Through
that
the door
door
right there?
there? Go out and turn right. There's a big hole in the fence. No need for a key. Just go through that hole and you'll...
Let's go.
Not so fast.
Uh-oh.
You owe me 130 real.
What's real? Oh, that's the... I understand what that is. Savoir-faire. Slip away unnoticed. 42% chance. That's even?
As you blow this joint, behind you, a whiny voice.
Real mature, man. Real mature.
Think? Reserved for personnel. Oh, okay. Well. So that was it, huh? Okay. Shoot. I thought that was... Alright, then. I thought that they was talking about going into the kitchen doors. Hole in the oh, my. Heap of snow melts in the wheelbarrow. Hey, that's something I just learned about here in my new home. Oh, we have to walk around them? Why can't we come up behind them?
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with? We
Sounds
don't
surprised.
see a lot of police around here. That's all. Of course.
Question for you.
What can I help you with?
Who are you exactly?
Me? I am just a gardener.
Cool, what are you doing here? Good to meet you, just a gardener.
I am working.
Working on what?
I have a greenhouse in the yard there. I've been trying to get some work done.
What?
Well,
There's a dead body.
as you probably know, there's a corpse hanging from a tree there. It smells pretty bad. So
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. You can...
I have to go.
Of course.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
No. Can I borrow your gloves?
Sure. Keep them. I have another pair.
Oh, thank you. What is this thing here? I'm dying to know. Wait, what are you doing? Piss off. Piss go home. The street name is illegible. Oh, okay. Okay. This is a very strange game. I do like this a lot. So, oh, garbage can. There might be a half-open bottle here that I haven't... There's bottles inside. You could pick them up if you had a bag. What about this thing? That's the street name. Locked.
An old call box with
Oh.
a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Interesting. MS Fashion, Febron's Taxi, the rest has been burned off. Stream, SCA's Fortress. Okay, let's go. Let's go check out this body thing. I think everyone would be happy if we got the body down, huh? Keep walking. I didn't say stop. And there's the kid throwing rocks at the fucking corpse. Hey, you.
Kuno's got this.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid,
Aww.
then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy, Kuno!
What the fuck? The other kid behind the... Oh, there he is. Wow, look at him popped up on the wall there. Over to your time, please.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about. I mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Yeah, Kuno, ride the lightning, Kuno!
Kuno's riding at sea.
Okay.
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Well, you obviously knew enough to know that a gardener would use a rake. Uh, hey kid, you wanna? Hey kid, wanna hang out? I'm not a narc. Sure, sure. Look, I have questions for you. You kid's living kid. Kim, what should we do?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces. You
Okay.
will see.
Okay.
The fuck are you talking about?
He's calling us Kuno. He
Oh
says
my
we're fucking
gosh.
each other.
Okay, I have questions
All
for you.
right, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
The body. What do you know about it?
Shitload pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
Oh.
Pig's choking. He's totally choking.
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
I was going to.
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
Okay, do you know what he got up there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see it
You
happening.
ain't Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Where did you go
I
then?
don't know. Some fucking
Okay. He looks...
Mesco or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno
Night
was
City?
in fucking Night City.
Oh, look at that.
There is no Night City anywhere.
Oh.
That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction novel.
Alright, that was pretty badass. I remember that little fecker? Really? That's a fictional name, Night City. Doesn't exist. But it does! I played that game! Which, by the way, I also just bought the, whatchamacallit. I just bought the DLC for it. Disco Inferno. Burn, baby, burn. Where's this Night City?
Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know.
Yeah,
Just a
switch
couple
this
of
around
pigs
here.
sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty Kuno.
You're
Okay.
testing Kuno's patience here.
You have some spare time on the weekend, maybe? Yeah. I have spare time. I mean, depends on what for, but for the most part, I'm pretty spare. Weekends are pretty chill around here in the winter.
Get lost.
What is supposed to be? I'm done with this kid. Should I ask who Kuno is? Just rob a bank.
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
I'm all for it. For
The
yourself in third
fuck are
person.
you calling a third person? Kuno's the fucking first
I would love to
person.
go through my audio stuff. My audio stuff is a pain in the ass. And I don't know anything about audio, so everything I've got is cobbled together. That would be great. I would love to. Everything audio that I have is cobbled together through my basic knowledge, which is not great knowledge anyway. And I missed the when when Takagi did that audio thing on Discord, I completely missed it by an entire day. So, look at time zones.
Watch out, Kuno. He's trying to fiddle you. He's
Oh my
gonna
God.
put his hands on you. Help! Pig's got Kuno. Help!
Oh my
Help!
gosh.
He's got the Kuno, help!
Okay, I'm just
Yeah?
gonna leave.
Get out of here before the Kuno beats the
Yeah, that's right. Drag your.
bang! Got fucked by the Kuno. We alright? You wanna get...
Okay. Whatever.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched
Should I try
nostrils.
to let go of your nose without throwing up?
The smell is repulsive.
Yep.
It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected, more fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
But yeah, I'll be free this weekend. Well, obviously when Kneecap is streaming, I'm just up here modding, so and playing games myself. So unless something comes up this weekend that she has to do and we have to cancel her stream, that's usually my best time for doing anything. Let it out. Yeah, just might as well better out than in.
You feel a great force ringing from your stomach.
Yeah.
Until
Well, I
a
threw
pool
up.
of vomit lies under.
I
It's
apologize.
Okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it.
Thanks.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head. That young woman, the gardener, mentioned she used salts for the smell. If she doesn't have any, there might be some in the fridge store nearby.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the wipe check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Oh, interesting. Kid's ladder is rickety but still climbable. Hold on. What can I... What... How do I use the... How do I use it? Ah. Inspect the victim's body, report your badge machine, who made the call, crime scene. Okay, get ammonia from the gardener or the fruit store. It'll make your life easier. Well, I mean, I don't really care about making it easier.
There he still is, looking right through.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow. Cop's gonna blow, Kuno.
Anyway. Alright, apparently I need to go... Apparently I need to go get the, I have to get salts, or before I can move on.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Eternite. Why am I looking at this pile of roofing material?
Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. There it is. You see
Hey,
a
look at that, I
shabby
did a
little
thing.
door.
Woo! There it is. You see a shabby little door. Gain 5 XP.
What is this then? A tool shed? That's in.
I mean, I need to do the body thing, don't I? Oh boy. We got here. Silver plate with traces of bone yellow powder.
Be still, my beating heart.
Sweet,
It's
sweet amphetamines.
Sweet amphetamine. The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's
Someone is
studying
taking narcotics
you.
here. Perhaps the police should interfere. Heard him then make you a really good detective. Are you a really good detective?
Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade, detective. However,
He points to the ladder in the
see
corner.
that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? A secret path the local kids use.
Huh. Okay. Money gained. Get out of my way or get fucked. Pig head. The ladder. Okay. Alright, let's okay. Ooh, this is a little slow paced, but let's okay, there we go. Money and magnesium for morale. Healing item gained. Okay, how do I use those? Do I just click on it? Oh! That's how we do that. Okay, got it. Health and morale were healed. Look at that. Okay. Any way to... That's fine.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here. Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails all over the yard. Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
Noted.
Maybe more than 12. No, 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud.
Go over them one by one?
1. Standard work boot.
Okay.
Steel reinforced toes.
I guess this
number
is going to be
46.
looking at some boot prints today. Okay.
2. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. 3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44. Standard work boot. Number 45 or 46.
Count one.
5. Another standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44. 6. An aberration. Light as air. Even pace. Same make of boot, but number 41.
Male or female?
Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped.
Pretty good at this, ain't I?
You're not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens. Everything else has a thin film of unimportance on it.
Okay.
And the tracks burn in the middle of it, in a strange, beautiful way.
Look at me with my
7.
superpowers.
The glowing outline of a standard work boot. Number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others.
Uh-huh.
The weight exceeds 200 kilograms.
That sounds like somebody was carrying
8.
something.
And yet another standard work boot. Number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
How many?
8.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
I think guys are going back and forth.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see
What?
anything out of the ordinary?
Light step, number 41.
A woman or a kid?
I think there's no way to be sure.
Understood. Anything else?
Heavy one. 200 pound, 200 kilogram imprint.
200? Could it be the combined weight of 2 people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's
Yep.
say a
what I
heavily
was
built
thinking.
worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
That's what I was thinking.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
One of them.
Possibly. Yes.
Let's see here. An aberration. One soul is smoother than the others.
Interesting. Let's name it the odd soul.
Any ideas?
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor.
Okay.
Or maybe a drummer?
A drummer. Drummer, that's stupid. That's... So one of the people are looking for is a drummer.
A drummer only uses the right foot for the kick drum. You're right, it's stupid. Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right. We should keep
Thoughtfully.
our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
Yes, prudent. Or I'm not sure. We don't want to attract too much attention. Yeah.
Mhm.
How do you think these tracks are?
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time.
It is not impossible.
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Okay. That's where the footprints come
Correct
from.
again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state.
Yeah.
The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
I mean, the body's been there a week. Everybody knows that already. Been through all of it. Okay, I need to inspect the body, and to do that, I need the frickin'... They're really... Oh, I can use my keyboard now. Oh my gosh, that's so much better. I already borrowed her her gloves. Do you think she'll loan me some salt? All the way around.
I can't believe it's snowing again. It felt like springtime just a few days ago.
You still have your salts. I think I could use some.
Sure, I'm done with them.
Well, ampule of ammonia. More careful. There we
Go
go.
easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
I've already got one of those, so. Alright. Ampule. What do I. Close? Oh, my gloves. I should put my gloves on. Look at that. I got my big old gloves on. How do I use these things, though? Do you put it in hand? The gloves? Shoes? Wait, do I only have one shoe? Left foot. Okay. Inspect the victim's body. Alright. Okay, this is... Okay, I'm gonna try using my controller, because this doesn't seem like it's using a whole heck of a lot of frickin' commands. Oh, plug in. Yeah, I don't know what happened. My controller no longer seems to be, like, connecting to the computer. Hey, there we go. Oh, and I can run! Oh, and I can change the camera. Oh, my God. Oh, I'm such a happy person. Alright.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is the ammonia only makes it worse. The combination forces tears out of your ducts. You manage to keep it in once. The second time, not so much.
Come on!
When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
Wow. That's just rude. I thought the whole point of that. Okay, money didn't help at all. I don't want to be a cop anymore. Spit and say nothing. Money
Nor
didn't
does
help
the
at
wind
all.
right now.
The weight is reassuring, like a krenel on solid fortification. Pat, pat,
This is
pat.
beautifully written.
I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder.
Bullshit. I don't want to take. Why can't I keep it in if I've been a cop my whole life? This is bullshit. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be a cop. Can I do something else? I think I want to solve something else right now. Do it without me. I just can't keep it down. No, I don't want to do that. I want to fucking do it. I guess do it without me. I can't keep it down.
No. This is a two-man assignment because it needs 2 officers to complete. You need to get your shit together.
Okay. Okay.
We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and internalize it for special bonuses and effects.
Internalize it, huh?
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
Alright, what we got here? Problem. Your shit is apart and it's rather unbecoming of a cop and a human being. It's supposed to be the opposite of that together, compressed in a small area to achieve a solid level of shit compression. Squeeze your butt cheeks together for 30 minutes. Do something similar with the 2 hemispheres of your brain. Talk to people. Maybe that will help. Volumetric shit compressor. Okay. Alright, so I am now internalizing. Alright. Turn away. Alright, so. We have, oh, look at that, an autosave. Alright, oh, what was this over here?
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says there's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still.
Okay, why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash
The
container.
body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
What do you think would be in here?
Trash, food waste from the cafeteria.
Yeah,
They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in.
seems like a
Big
reasonable
evidence, too.
assumption. I feel like there's something in
What
there.
do you mean, feel?
Extrasensory perception, whatever is there, holds a special significance. Just a hunch. Maybe someone threw something in.
Mm-hmm.
He leans to. Why am I looking at you, trash container? How do we get the lock open?
We could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage, or
No, or pry bar.
or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He
Yeah.
probably has one.
Let's go do that. Can you take me high enough? Oh wait, hold on, this is the door. Hold on. Oh, wait, why can't I go in this way? Oh, I have to go through the front door? Oh, well, look at this. There's magazines over here. Oh, there's people. Oh my god, this game is so cool. What we got here? Town statue though. Okay, well, I don't know what the... Okay, wrong button. Why can't I access these? Also, I don't know... Well, hold on. Trying to figure out the... in my hands. I'm trying to figure out the frickin'... like what you would hit the tab key for. Interact, movement, left hand. What's the tab button? Character sheet. Content sensitive? Why? No. Zoom out, zoom in, reset camera view, highlight, left bumper. Okay, this was easier without my controller. Sorry, controller. I'm gonna turn my controller off. Maybe. Put that over here. At least the tab I can understand shit. Okay. It's just the moving I want to do. Alright, well, maybe... Okay, this is good. Closed for winter. Please use the main entrance? What the frick? Alright, this is the reason I couldn't use my controller, because it doesn't work very well. That's kind of a bummer, because I really like to be able to zoom in and out. Probably the Q and the keys. Okay. Zoom in and out. Oh! That makes sense. Mouse. Alright. Okay, back inside. And I figured out how to run.
Real mature, man. What exactly were you trying?
Damn, your feet thought we got away.
You have to understand I was desperate. Can I get something for effort?
You know what? The stupid drinks you've had are on the house. You know why? Because I know you can't pay for them. Not because you ran... Now, I still have to charge you for 3 nights and the broken window. That's 100 square.
So we're cool?
Not entirely cool. You still... Now, what the hell did you want? I assume you wanted something to come back here. Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors, too. They put their trash there, and they don't pay for the garbage company.
Oh my gosh.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
I wonder what this feeling is. No, it doesn't. Nothing stirs in me. It isn't callous. It's common sense.
Prod at him and find out.
It doesn't even callous you, guarding even your leftovers from the poor. Now I'll just say we need those keys. Why not?
Callous? What are you, Kras Mazov? Almost all establishments in Revachol keep their trash locked. The whirl...
Krasmazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and a historical materialist. He was a leading figure on the Grad side of the Centennial Revolution, where he headed the 9-day government. Mazov is considered the father of scientific communism, Mazovian thought, or Mazovianism.
Okay.
He killed himself.
What are we talking about? Was this not about the trash container?
No, touch.
Was there something you... What for? Mazov? Are you planning to nationalize my trash container?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
So about that money I owe, I've seen something here in the Whirly Gigs, a thing I need to talk about, or goodbye. I probably would, I personally wouldn't mind paying that off, but that's just me. I don't like this guy very much. Alright, let's try the...
This trash container is locked. With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now... Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
Didn't I just have a premonition? There's something in there? Is it gonna kill me? Huh.
There is. But you won't like it.
Oh boy.
Sweat
Is that another
forms
dead
on your
body?
brow.
I mean, come on, I need to frickin'
Your
figure
hand
this
is
shit
still
out.
on the lid.
I'm gonna vomit again. I need a vomit meter.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
I got gloves.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Search the food waste, pick up the rags, look under the box of the car. Okay, here we go.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow
yummy.
feels familiar.
This might make me
You've
vomit.
done this before. The movements are recorded in your elbows, the methodology in your fingers.
Dive further.
The box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And
I'm
among
gonna
the
turbo
threadbare
through these
kitchen
lines so that I'm
towels,
gonna vomit
something
myself.
catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Oh.
As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer. Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else?
Something slimy catches your eye.
Reach for it!
A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
Oh god!
This is a military type overgarment. No label or serial number.
Oh
This
god,
is
the
kind
word
of
pus
red
actually
shirt
brought
that's
something
worn
up in
over
me.
light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario.
Excuse me.
Anything more?
I don't know, let's find out!
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that...
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
Yeah, I only asked the kids to put them there. You think someone from the Whirling might have been involved here?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash, The lid was locked, and this establishment had the key. It's just a small...
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container. It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands.
I'm doing this.
Nothing. It's nothing. What's this? A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny.
Oh, boy.
Looks like the corner of something.
Check it out.
Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes.
A man's
written in
handwriting?
A man's handwriting.
Sure what a man's handwriting is. I look at my handwriting and I don't see a gender to it at all, but...
Officer, is that your paperwork?
Oh. Yeah.
Yes, it is. Look. This plastic
Huh.
has the RCM street grid on
Secret
it.
task added?
You've even got an autopsy form.
Ah.
If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
With a foreboding quality to it, maybe I needed to lose it for the great bloodletting to begin. I think I don't want to be caught. Someone from the whirligig threw it in the trash. I don't know.
Boring. Try dangerous. You should do a thorough inventory of that. Be sure some has not fallen into the hands of the RCM's enemies,
The RCM's
organized
enemies?
crime, or worse. Official notes sometimes contain informants' names, even undercover operators.
Okay,
It
I'll
would
do
also
that.
not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
Some items, such as the ledger you found,
Ugh.
are interactable. Go to your inventory and select the Interact tab to read your paperwork.
Getting that mug, too.
You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron, only in its social sensibility.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going
Alright,
to
so
the
what do we got here?
Interact tab in your inventory.
Report the missing badge. Read your ledger. Okay. I guess I need to do that in my inventory. Sorry. Uh-oh. How's my volumetric impression going? It's been 30 minutes yet. Is that real time? Let's see. Read your ledger. Go to your inventory and interact with the damaged ledger. But it's not letting me. Close in the trash. Pay for the damages. Do I have any cash? Ask around for money and be careful with your spending. Okay, that's great. Call Sylvie is in shortwave. Ask whether she made the call. Report your bad mission. Okay. Close the lid.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
Okie dokie.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Alright. Let's see here. Where is... Okay. Interact with. Ledger. Wow, that's my ledger, huh? Yep, that looks... How do I interact? Use the interact button. What exactly is the interact button? Interact button in inventory to... Oh. Use the interact button in inventory to inspect.
It's
Oh,
the
there
ledger
it
you
is.
found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board.
my
barely
official
held together
official
by a
fucking
metal
paperwork,
plate.
apparently.
This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Oh, yummy. Anything else?
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it
Oh.
cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper.
Oh my
This,
god.
it's a metaphor. Below the pathetics, terror. Do not look into its blue heart.
Inspect the toilet
It's
paper.
just toilet paper sticking to the
Take it
still wet. The toilet paper peels off the plastic.
How's the white
They're not
papers?
exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting.
Huh.
Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered with
My God,
faint
this
red
is-
lines,
this is so
forming
horrible.
short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extreme. Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you. It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
Oh, wow. 2 cases a week, good case load. There, you mentioned the naming convention here. Count the pages. I have to open an official case. Is there a room? Done inspecting these. Let's start with count the pages. I have to open an official case. Let's start with.
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes.
Now I'd return to the caseload.
Arson, petty theft, spousal
mention of a
abuse,
naming convention.
handwritten logs on dozens of investigations
Okay, you're
date
still
back
talking.
to January 51. Stamped case files, commit to paper. These are your last couple of months in Revachol, Precinct 41,
Okay.
Jamrock Quarter.
Okay, count the pages. I have to open an official case. Is there mention naming
Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name. A title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from Snoop fiction and Vespertine cop show staples.
Oh my, they're written in capital letters too.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case.
Or?
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the Uka Parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
Yeah, my cases that seem to appear to employ an odd. I have to open an official case here.
There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the... Sadly, the ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. It's unfitting of this monumental event.
Why is this monumental?
The ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil.
I'll just use the pencil.
It will do, barely. Onto the paper with a brash free hand, uncannily similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple. A language developed for mental rigor and simplicity.
I look like a zombie.
Inspect the victim's body. Interview the cafeteria man. It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place.
Cross out the ones you've
A
already
satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done. Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This
Anybody
is an
else make
extremely
to-do
useful
lists
tool
after they've
for
done
a
stuff just to
detective
make
of
them
the
feel
citizens'
more like
militia.
they've accomplished more?
Now all that remains is
That's
to
my favorite
name
thing to
the
do.
case.
No, actually. Any ideas?
Hanged man, the Furies are at home in the mirror, the setting sun, stick on a shit on a stick.
Okay. It's a good name, but it has one problem. This case has nothing to do with the setting sun. Something more concrete, perhaps? Do you have something concrete?
Usual is boring. We don't do that.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking.
I'm
I'm
sure.
going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
Oh, I got a skill point. Alright, so we have achieved a skill point. The question is, where do we stick it? Electrochemistry. Love drugs, shivers, raise the hair, half-light, threaten. Visual, let's just go ahead and do the ones we were already talking about. Understand others, work your mirror, up that one. Now I see. I see now. I get it. I get it. So, volition, hold yourself together, keep your morale up, conscious feelings, dreams in waking life, authority, assert yourself, good to core, understand cop culture, suggestion, charm men and women, visual calculus, it's just crime scenes. Go ahead and wait, I don't have a point. Did it. I gotta report. I should report my badge. Volumetric shit. Have I done it? This is breakthrough imminent. Is it done? Status. Solution. I am confused. Off topic question, do you know a website for stock drawings and stuff? Something like, don't know, DeviantArt maybe? I know a lot of them, but specifically, what are you looking for? Are you looking for like, let's see here. I have dozens and dozens of websites that I have for this stuff. Something like this. Oh, the knifey knife. Oh, sketchy stuff. Oh, okay. So that's like, okay. Let's see here. Graphic design. Let's see here. Font, Photoshop action, patent art. Let's see here. Because the other day we realized that this combo is perfect. That is pretty awesome. I use a few websites, but like not all of them are like, they don't all like do everything you want them to do at once, so I kind of have to always cobble stuff together. There's one right there. Let's see here. Vector icons. No, that's not it. Yeah, this is definitely me going down a rabbit hole as I try to figure out this shit out. Let's see here. Transparent PNGs. Loading. It's always about finding the right Google search term. What about loading.io? No, that's an animation place. That's for animating. This I have a thing. I have a place for animating your stuff though. Do you want to like make animated icons? That's okay. I don't mind. Send me a note in Discord to remind me to look that up when I'm done later. Otherwise, I'll complete. I'll leave this one open. Animation made easy. Yeah, I got lots of websites that I do for that kind of stuff. Because I'm always pulling from different sources, and not a lot of times, not like I said, not one website will ever do exactly what I needed to do. But usually, I can cobble things together, and if it only means like my bouncing, like this guy. Where is he? This guy right here. I animated that myself just by with 2 frames, like the original frame. Yeah, I went into Photoshop and I moved the arms and I moved him down, and that was the second frame. So it's a 2-frame animation. That's all it is. But I got the pickle first, and then was able to figure out what I needed to do from there. I love that too, by the way. Pickle Chem. And now that I've animated my first emote, I'll probably start animating my own stuff now too. Now that I figure out how to do it. Just need a hand holding a dagger. Right, yeah. Um... See here. Yeah, I mean, the problem is finding stuff that's licensed or not licensed, and that's for free. That's the problem. There's not a whole lot of people out there that do stuff for free. I mean, I've got this really cute one, but I don't know whose it is. It just says image may be subject to copyright claim. Like, this is this one I found in Reddit, but like it doesn't say where it's from or anything. The person just says like, "Hey, is this worth getting?" I'm like, "Well, what do you mean worth getting?" So, Reddit isn't always a great place for looking for answers. So, anyway, yeah, back to the game. I'm still not sure about this whole volumetric thing. I mean, all right. All my cases employ naming convention, similar to what we used on ours.
Yes, how very childish of you.
Oh,
In
wow.
my defense, almost everyone in the RCM uses the titular system, in addition to the official alphanumeric.
Uh-huh.
It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves.
Let's see if he knows what the square bullet hole murders are.
Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that, to amuse myself.
Okay.
I pray his loved ones never find out.
What happened to
Rail
him?
spiked through the head. He died. It was a workplace accident.
Alright, I'm done inspecting
You
these.
don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
Inspect the clip. Browse the case files again. Can I read the case files now?
Yes, you
Oh,
can piece
crap.
them together using the alphanumeric code on the margin. It always begins with HDB41, then date of initialization and time of arrival on the scene, followed by the title. For example, HDB 41120111700, the next world mural. Why, yes, your precinct number is every last alphanumeric in the files begins with it.
Ha!
And these are your case files. It's safe to say HDB are your initials.
Ha! I don't know what to say to that.
I've
That's
got
perfect.
nothing here either. Logic really isn't the best faculty to have this conversation with, but it's the one you got. Yeah, we're staying out of this business for now. HDB is bad news from yesteryear.
Oh.
It's shit, honcho.
How long does it take to read a case
It
file?
takes about half an hour to piece one together, using the system you've devised. Where do you want to start?
Oh man, is this real life half hours? Or do I just have to read one?
This one is relatively easy to reconstruct.
Uh-huh.
Overnight on 1202, a graffito, nay,
Graffito?
a mural, appears on an 8-story tenement overlooking
Wow,
central
overnight?
Jamrock.
Wait,
The
was it 8
building
stories
is a
tall or just
sparsely
appeared on an
inhabited
8-story
ghost tower,
tall?
part of a failed real estate development called Grand Couron.
Okay.
The mural is enormous.
Oh.
2 silhouettes, a man and a woman, are kissing. The text cut into their form reads, "True love is possible only in the next world. For new people, it is too late for us. Wreak havoc on the middle class."
So it's a little bit of Banksy, maybe? Just a bit?
People call it that thing and that fucking thing. It's visible for miles. In 2 days, the station's complaints desk gets clogged with requests to remove the bummer. You and your partner are assigned to the case. The graffito crew is easy to track down. Only the Bell-Letchers have the literage of industrial paint to cover the surface. One of the graffito artists is rumored to be rich. They take responsibility for the execution, but not the design. The ideologue of the next world mural, as the crew calls it, remains an unknown.
Wait, do I ever find out who came up with it?
The case files do not show you finding the author of the design. The crew agrees to clean up after themselves. However, your partner, JV, is against the removal, citing public support for conservation. This leads to a debate in Precinct 41, which then spreads to the streets of Jamrock, ending in a rare plebiscite organized by you and the rest of Row 3.
All right. I know a lot of very, very strange words, but does anybody know what plebiscite means? I gotta look that one up. But if anybody knows what that is, please tell me. I'm curious if anybody knows what it is. I do not know. Never heard it before. Interesting. Direct vote by the people of a country or region in which they say whether they agree or disagree with a particular policy. For example, whether a region should become an independent. Yep. Pretty cool. There we go. Look at you. That's not a word I knew, but now I do know it, and I will probably never use that in conversation.
The 9,000 people subjected to the
Oh, you Googled it too, you! I was Googling it too. I thought you knew it off the top of your head. You shouldn't have said anything. I thought you were a genius. I mean, I still think you're a genius, but you know what I mean. I thought you knew it off the top of your head.
Rambling on the streets as to how juvenile and stupid the mural is, given a choice between 2 options.
Oh, you're not a dingus. Let's see here. I didn't even listen to what he was saying. If the world is right. Oh, excuse me. 9,000 individuals subjected to the mural methods, plus half of the eminent domain participating in the vote. Although the case begins with what appears to be a lot of rumbling on the streets as to how juvenile and stupid the mural is, given a choice between the options, I keep the mural. It's right.
A staggering 78% of voters choose to keep it.
Wow.
Turns out the opposition were a loud minority.
They always are.
And that love
very loud,
is
generally.
In the next world for new people, and it is too late for us.
All that remains is to wreak havoc on the middle class. The middle class are not to be blamed. It's human nature. I like it, but we can't wreak havoc on other nations instead, can we? I must have voted and possibly even lobbied to remove the thing because I don't believe in that rubbish one bit.
In any case, it appears to have been a rare case of civil activity in the quarter.
Interesting.
And agreement as well. What do you want to tackle next?
Okay, I guess we're just going to go down these lists here and learn something about myself.
Leslie and
I feel like I'm still in tutorial land.
AKA the public indecency drunk and the property damage drunk is
okay,
a cursed
this sounds like a
case.
self-fulfilling
It has been
prophecy
passed
here.
from unsuspecting officer to unsuspecting officer
Oh.
for 10 years. On January 29, the unsolvable case made its way to you. Why you accepted it, it is unclear. Every officer, and indeed most civilians in Jamrock, know it's unsolvable.
But
You were so drunk, you didn't remember what it was when you signed on. That, or you were high.
fair.
Leslie will always take his pants off when he's drunk. Burke will always trash everything. It's just what they do. It is their nature. You cannot change the nature of a man. And you can't lock them away because public indecency and small-scale property damage are not punishable by incarceration. The only way for Leslie to stop flashing his genitals to bypassers and for Burke to stop dismantling signage and rear-view mirrors would be for them to stop drinking alcohol, which, in their 40s or 50s, it's hard to tell because of their distorted features, is a medical improbability on par with you ceasing to produce the expression.
Aw, you came back at me with that. Can we just keep them those? Proceed.
Threatening fines, dragging them to the station, locking them up in the hellholes they live in, locking them up in the station, hypnotherapy, even trying to get the local gang of Zemyaki to take them out.
Ah.
The Zemyaki gave them ethanol, so Burke and Leslie would expose and rampage even harder. You tried it all, and still the complaints wouldn't stop, as they hadn't stopped for 10 years. It's plain to see from the files that you, Satellite Officer JV, and Special Consultant TH had more important cases to attend to. You uncover cross-reference to several ongoing investigations, each brought to a standstill every time you drive down Main Street. Because there they are, on the corner of Perdition. And what is Leslie doing?
Oh, shit. Leslie is flashing his genitals.
Good, you're learning. If the files are to be trusted, that's all there is to it. That and Burke breaking things, and the fact that they're both drunk. But then again,
so are you.
So are you.
Aww.
The case becomes considerably less comic one day, when Burke takes a swing at your ledger.
What? Uh-oh. That's assault.
He
Assault
must
of a police
have it
officer.
confused with the property he likes to damage. But the joke's on him. You're drunk out of your mind on potent Pilsner. You slam the hardened plastic board in his face. Then you proceed to beat him unconscious with it.
Uh-oh. That doesn't sound like that was... I don't feel like that's the joke's on him.
In the process, the ledger sustains damage. The compartment within, reserved for permeable documents, is jammed shut. You stop your assault on the now unconscious Burke to open it, but are unable to do so. The officer began to cry, reports Leslie, who, at this point, is tending to Burke.
Ah.
He came at us, and at us. I think he was trying to kill Burko. While trying to kill Burko, you slowly come around. The permeables compartment is open. You've smashed it open on poor Burko's kneecaps.
Ah.
The good news is, Burke can't walk anymore.
So I solved an unsolvable case with violence.
Can't get out of his apartment, an invalid. With Burke to tend to, Leslie cuts back on the indecent exposure. Maybe he flashes his genitals to Burke. Who knows? But both drunks are off the street. The complaints stop. The unsolvable case.
Look at me,
is
a hero.
solved. Which is also why the officer responsible narrowly escapes a disciplinary hearing. The end. Do you want to read another one?
One more, and then we'll move on.
It would be
I don't know.
very interesting to read about these, wouldn't it? I mean, there seems to be a square-shaped entry wound in the victim's forehead. She's been sitting there for weeks, on her rocking chair, with a square hole in her skull, staring at the wall, her mouth agape.
Okay.
That's all you got. From the half hour you spent piecing it together, all you know is the entry wound was square-shaped.
I feel like it's a railroad spike, like the other person.
And then another body showed up, also with a square hole in his forehead.
Sequence
Who
killer.
knows? Those pages are missing. Don't worry. One day.
One day what?
One day you may still catch the man with the squig.
All right.
Not much has changed in the meanwhile. A bunch of sodden papers still sags from the clipboard.
Browse the yellow
In the back,
papers.
you see thin, translucent copy of paper, some neon yellow. Then rip them from the binder and hand them out, according to type of form.
What forms are
3.
these?
The topmost are misconduct fines. The middle ones are station calls. And the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of. You don't have to be an intellectual giant to do police work. A dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form waiting to be filled in.
Ah, there we go.
Sex, condition of internal organ. These are quite sinister in turn. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk. A monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real.
Ooh.
Severe cases allow for 1,000 real, but that requires special paperwork. Yes, all that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrong. The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. Being sent, it's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to be blue. The blue heart. Don't look into it.
What is that?
Something rattles inside. Ever so
inside.
the plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center. With your hands, you four-sized pages hang from the clip screwed to the top of the board.
Interface to open the hidden compartment in the clipboard.
The two sides of the board appear slightly misaligned, like a drawer that's come off its slides.
I want to.
If you bend
This
the
is
plastic on
so
your knee
detailed. It's
slowly,
amazing. You bend the plastic on your knee slowly.
the slides snap back into place. It should be possible to just, you know,
Somehow I don't want to. No, fuck that.
without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each
Okay,
other.
mine is
Two
open.
ticket stubs and a handmade postcard.
Pick up the ticket
Two
stubs.
octopuses are smiling,
Oh, octopuses.
reaching their tentacles toward each other in the colored pencil drawings. The tickets permit access to the zoo in Revachol East.
Uh-oh.
The aquarium costs extra. These let you go there, too.
Oh.
Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. You see violet flowers, floral patterns, patches.
Open it.
Familiar handwriting lines the inside of the card. A young woman in her 20s. There is care, effort, and a smile. You think, although that is not something you can read from someone's handwriting. Harry,
Interesting.
it begins. You're already reading. I wanted to write you a letter so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will make you happy.
Uh-oh.
Throw it away, please.
But it will make me happy.
A merciful wind blows in from the bay of Revachol, dusting the ground at your feet and raising newspapers far away.
Hold on
Your
and read the card.
hands shake, holding onto it. Every morning when I step out and you're asleep behind me, it says, I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest down Voyager Road. Every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. I step onto the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow collector. I know it will be like this until late afternoon, when I get off the 42 and walk back to you. You. Every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I
It's
do.
a love letter.
I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you. You have kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs and the blood sucked out. You feel the ledger slip. No. Hold on.
Hold on.
To what? There's
Detective, is everything all right?
Fall sideways. I had one choice, and it was fall sideways. Is that the end of it? Is that the end of the tutorial? Is that the end of my run? Do I start again? I am so confused as to what's going on here. Roller coaster, is that
There is nothing.
really? So I read a letter and I fall
Again.
over? Do I have to start all over again?
Nothing sad, bro. Well, that's me. Blue eyes, that's me. Who was what?
He speaks of the sickening longing, the unwell emotion, even in the
I said I haven't played the game.
The cool when you're dead, brother.
Here in the paleo-mammalian, because it's always there.
What is Voyager Road?
There is no.
Oh, I think I just
Voyager
passed out.
Road. There are no roads, no houses, no lights in the windows. It's all on pause.
Alright.
You think they would let you?
Yeah,
It's delicious. Glowing lights on a dashboard emerge out of nothingness.
What the hell? Oh, there we
With
go.
the upholstered cabin of Lieutenant Kitsuragi's motor carriage,
Oh, I want to see.
seated
Oh,
in the driver's basket. The air is thick with leatherworks.
Drink. Water.
The water is cold, silvery.
Drink. You haven't drunk water in 2 days. Did you know the human body is not made to survive on alcohol alone?
I challenge
With
that.
greedy gulps, You down half a liter of cold water.
What happened?
Came in contact with the burnt out ruins of the past. I was dehydrated, it won't happen again.
That does sometimes happen.
Hands you the
You
remains of
dropped
my
it.
ledger.
Are you okay to proceed?
Solve this case.
Good.
The Ledger of Failure and Hatred is a special item that can be used both as an interactable and a tool
What
equipped in
the
your
hell?
slot for skill bonuses. Find it under the Tools tab in your...
Okay, we're not doing that right now, but that was freaking weird. Oh, I gotta report my badge missing. I want to do that right now. Apparently I have to talk.
Volumetric ship
Oh.
compressor.
Oh, shoot. Bizarre scientific news from Revelatory today where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of 495 gigadecimals. This metallic hydrogen... It remains to be seen how long this shit singularity lasts. Okay. Alright, well, apparently I have my shit compression is up there. How do I...
Before you stands a motor carriage.
Yeah,
the
continue.
vapor emanates
Yeah.
from the large engine on the
That
back
is a
of the
cool
vehicle.
looking fucking
It
car.
hasn't had time to cool off yet.
I gotta say, when it comes to dystopian futures, I always like the cars.
This must be the infernal machine, that toy from oblivion.
Uh-huh.
In the
Open door.
cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of
Pick up
the
the radio.
frequency tableau lights up, and the green button, the soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio waves cast.
Uh-huh.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Liet.
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Under the green prime line, a yellow saved button catches your eye. You wonder what the lieutenant's default radio station is.
Not right now.
Just a second, officer.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires
That was very
and
strange.
antennas. The radio switchboard.
Radio, Tron.
The man uses relay code. You've got this. You're a
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? Over. 10-18, state your message, sir.
Let's see here. Down about those personal details that we discussed. I'm here to dine financial assistance. I need to report my badge.
10-9, over. 10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
Uh-huh.
Is it him? What does he want?
Ah!
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
Say nothing.
Who lost his badge? Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think? It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name.
No
It's the
shit,
name
really?
Of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Ten four, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now?
Oh my
badge.
gosh.
He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
The animated conversation in the back is making it difficult for him to hear it.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun, too.
Uh-oh. I had a gun?
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your...
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you?
Oh.
Okay, it's gone. Your gun is most definitely gone.
Oh boy.
10-9, coming officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun.
Even before you can get the words out, everything gets scrambled in your brain.
He says he didn't lose his gun. Or his phone, whatever that means.
Ask him to describe it. His gun.
Satellite Officer McLean.
Oh, request a description, huh? We'll give him one. Describe the plasma gun.
It's a single-shot kill A9.
Says it's a kill 9mm Armistice.
Armistice? What, is he a fucking... Clearly he doesn't have his Villiers anymore.
Oh, fuck. That didn't work.
Dear God, he lost his gun. This isn't really a laughing matter. Mac can face a giant of Coco Nur by himself. Disco him piss his pants. Oh,
Okay.
I'm not going to.
ask him.
Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia. Over.
Wow.
The silence is almost deafening after you flick off the switch.
That did not go well. I guess the important thing is that you followed protocol and reported your lost items. Did we need anything else here?
Pick up the radio again.
57, of course.
Also,
What is the number, officer?
shit. Wait, didn't...
Yes, hold on.
Yeah, I was gonna say, somebody gave us that number.
005 19.
I was gonna say, I didn't get a
Hold on,
number, but...
officer.
Alright, let's talk to Sylvie. I'm doing things! I'm making progress! Oh, that sounds great. Okay, that also sounds great. Third time's charm? Start tapping the rhythm, marching rhythm on your thighs.
Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get to the phone.
I mean, I'm just tapping. Okay, this is annoying. Oh my god.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you. Yes, hello?
Yes, hello. A female voice greets you through static. It sounds like she's a million miles away from here. Hello, this is the police calling. I have some questions for you about your last days at work. Sylvie, I believe we've met before. This is me, detective from Whirling Rags.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
That worked.
There is no resentment.
Hey, Has. Good morning, Has. How are you doing? Pardon me as I burp. This is, what am I playing? This is Disco Elysium. It's a kind of an RPG-like detective story. We're not really 100% sure what's going on at all times, but I'm answering questions and walking around. That's what we're doing here. I'm currently on the phone with the former manager of the establishment that I woke up in drunk and hungover. And I am still drunk and hungover. And I've already vomited, I think, 3 times in front of a corpse. Maybe only twice. Could be only twice. And I need to get back to that corpse soon. But we are following up on a lead of the manager who was there last week when I was there. There's no resentment in her tone. She wants you to ask her out. She wants you to ask her out. There's no question about it. I don't think she wants me to ask her out. All right, you quit your job at the whirling gig. Why? Was it you who called the police? Do you know who put the victim's clothes in the trash? Have you seen my badge? Have you seen my gun? Do you know my paperwork ended up in the trash? Okay. Hey, do you want to grab a cup of coffee with me sometime? Okay. You quit your job at the whirling.
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
All right, I won't push you on this. Are you coming back to? Are you coming back? No.
Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone.
All right. Away from whom?
You know whom.
Oh. Okay.
Maybe, I don't know. I
All
just know I have to take some time off right now.
Okay, was it you who called the
No.
police?
Not me.
Okay. Well, why didn't you? Didn't a corpse behind your workplace bother you? Do you know who made the call?
No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires.
Oh, okay.
People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Okay, next question.
Yeah, go on. No, I don't know. It wasn't me. I haven't been out there since. I was terrified of the stench and the corpse.
All right, let's ask her if she's seen my badge and my gun.
Yes, I know who you are. You're a police officer. Oh, no, I haven't.
Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours?
Not my uniform too. God, I should. No, Kim doesn't have a uniform. He seems real to me.
He's in plain clothes, voluntarily. It's different from not knowing where your uniform is.
Fight me.
There are officers who wear the signature Perseus black uniforms to the highest ranks in the RCM and end up buried in them as well. Others do it more casually. Looks like you're one of them.
Oh, dear shit. I'm not going to ask her. She doesn't know where it needs to, so she's not very helpful. You know how my paperwork ended up? She doesn't know that either.
Well, you tried to jam it down the toilet, sir.
Oh.
Clogging it completely. After I had unclogged the toilet and retrieved the paperwork, I threw it out in the trash. I am sorry about that.
That's okay.
Anything else, Detective?
Have you seen my uniform?
Uniform? I never saw you in any uniform. You had your things on. The disco things.
Huh. And finally, have you seen my gun?
No. Not this again. Everyone saw your cool gun, Detective. You were trying to impress some people with it. Everyone was eating, and...
What did I do?
You were waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it. You said it calms you, and then you started making suicide jokes. It got pretty graphic.
Okay, I don't know what to say.
Me neither. No idea. All I know is next you were waving around money instead, saying things like, big bucks cannot lie, and it almost looked like you pawned it. But believe me, I did not ask.
All right, I think I got everything I need.
So, please, don't call me again.
Yes, you have obviously done something to upset her at the Whirling in Rags, when she was still working there.
I'm not mad, it's just... You were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the skua thing happened.
I thought I did the skua.
It just made me want to quit. Yes, obviously. You were the worst client I've ever seen. And I have seen so many assholes in this place.
Hey, Roy Stroyer, how are you doing? Hope you're having a lovely day there.
I've had sailors fighting, union guys grabbing my ass, kids stealing booze. Once a guy was glued to the karaoke machine every night for 2 months. But you...
I want to know what I did.
You were worse than all of them. Honestly, even about little things like not turning down the volume at 3 a.m. I even liked one of those songs you kept listening to on repeat. No more. I hate it now.
What song?
Go On by the O.O.
Oh!
I
Sorry about
to
the
hell
song.
with that song. Then there was your room. Your project. An experiment to see. I tried to send the cleaner, but you wouldn't let... And then say something about how you're a piece of shit human being, and why does anyone even let you work as a policeman? That you'd fire yourself, but you can't even do that. And then I had to deal with your toilet. The one you clogged with police documents, causing water damage downstairs in the... I won't even mention you waving your gun around, harassing... No, you really weren't. You were simply the worst.
Okay. Truly sorry for everything, Sylvie. I was trying to show you the world tomorrow, the great panic at the end. Well, you're the worst tavern girl wench I've ever seen. Loosen up a bit. I don't even know what to say. Really sorry.
God, I know I shouldn't have brought it up. Just try not to call me again, and let's pretend it never happened.
I gotta ask about the skua thing.
Bird, the great skua. You threw it against... I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there.
That sounds like me, alright.
Didn't seem like you had fun doing it, though.
Alright, I think we're done.
A sigh of relief on the other end of the radio. Wordless.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
No. No, let's not do that just yet.
57's over and out.
Wow, that was... I am a horrible human being, apparently. Wow, that is gory. Let's have a palette cleanser here. Give a shout out to our lurker Restroyer, who's an amazing streamer, and you should all follow them. Check them out. If I could find the right buttons. There we are. Let's see what you're playing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nope. I don't think it worked. Maybe I think I fucked up the buttons. Oh, I fucked up my own buttons. Yep. That's broken. I am apparently like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Drunk Asshole. Who'd have known? Let's see here. If I could type, it'd be awesome. Palette cleanser for a moment. Oh, did it work? It didn't work. Alright, shoutouts are broken. I don't know why. I'm not going to argue with it today. Apparently shoutouts are broken today. Does that work? Alright. There it is. Made it work.
Oh, fuck me. Ah, fuck. Be right back.
Oh, which wood?
We have a disaster.
Uh-oh, disaster. Witchwood. I actually was playing that game. That's a fun game. Hope they liked it. And you're currently playing Frostpunk. I've been lurking and watching them play.
Don't even know what it's spelled on.
All right, back to it.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox,
No,
and...
close the door.
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your Copo type.
Who's monitoring me? Some sort of weird demon thing?
Yes. Guess what's yours?
Cool cop. Sorry cop. I don't know.
Yes, sorry cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we?
I don't even know what this is. Capo type. Oh, a type of cop, maybe? What are other capo types? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Of course you are. It's okay. See if you can get something out of this, like info. Or maybe every time you say you're sorry, you get $1 million.
Take the money.
That won't happen.
Oh. Too bad. Alright, something over here. Go see what this is over here. Some great tectonic force has cracked the pavement like an eggshell. Okay.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comfortable.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant...
Oh, okay. Work. Okay, what are my tasks? Who made the call? Uh-huh. Caller could have been anyone. Okay. Track down your badge, track down your gun. Okay, let's go inspect the victim's body now. Oh wait, hold on. Let's hit this garbage can while we walk by it.
This Post Lavantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front.
Always pat the in and out of Josh.
The box seems happy.
Oh, she didn't stream the build. We're recording it for YouTube later, on our YouTube channel, one of our YouTube channels. But she's still doing it. She's on day. She didn't finish it up on the day she started it, which I think was Sunday. Or maybe it was Saturday. I don't remember. But she didn't finish it up that day. No. She wasn't. She wouldn't do that because she doesn't want her face on stream yet. So that would be like showing a lot of her face, unless I put the camera in a weird way. But anyway, no. But it's gonna be on our YouTube channel when I'm done editing it. She's finished with it. She's got about 3 bags left.
Eat shit pig, fucked by the coon,
What the
and
hell?
St. G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox.
Okay.
Also.
Mail collection box. You should man the fuck up. Been there. Been there.
The mail collection box seems cathartic. Thankfully, even. So do you.
Okay, that's just weird. I had a cathartic moment with a frickin' mailbox. Let's go try to do this investigate this body now. I ain't got no body because it's over here hanging in the tree. This kid is still throwing rocks at it. Oh wait, hold on, what the hell? Hold on a second here. Why is this green? I've already been into this thing. The letter R wears a crown. Oh, okay, that was all it was. Okay. Get fucked. Fucked real bad. Man, this game is something else. Alright.
There he still is, looking right through you.
And my endurance is now high because I've got plus
The body
6
below
of shit compression.
is entirely dedicated. As you breathe in, the odor comes over you. It's the smell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it.
They always do that.
They do after 7 days, yes.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enameled boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins.
Yay!
And blotched.
Okay,
the
just come on.
material appears
This is so
to be
much
ceramic.
descriptions.
Its clean white
It's so
stands
gross.
in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them.
Ah.
Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world. These are clearly not boots. They're armor, possibly part of a larger set.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots.
What kind of armor is this
Ceramic
exactly?
plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be.
Where the what?
Under the heel. Fair weather. Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
Huh. He doesn't know what happened to the rest of it. Sure, it looks out of place here.
It is. It's expensive.
Lieutenant draws a line in the condensation of the ceramic with the index.
We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics.
Wow, okay. So how much are we talking
For a
about
full
here?
set, about 4 years of wages.
Wow.
For the northwest region of Revachol, an officer's average yearly income is 5,500 real, unadjusted for rank.
Ring, baby. Nod to the boots. No. That's a lot, I take it.
As a wage, it's regrettably small. But for a piece of hardware, yes, that's a lot.
How could this man afford such an expensive hardware?
That's for us to find out. My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the harbor company. But that's just hearsay.
Pretty advanced for a
I
security
agree.
guard.
This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
What happened to the rest of it?
The locals probably scavenged it. It would be odd if he had more on after 7 days. We should keep a lookout for these species. The armor could yield information. This is one thing he might actually know.
The sabatons dangle off the man's decaying form. Ageless, a small bell-like sound fills the air.
It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally, from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely. See?
Faint, organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates, like whirls of floorboards. The design looks organic, influenced by high... If trees were made of porcelain, this is what their cross-section, the smooth, glossy surface, fractures into ever more intricate interconnections, peaking on the right sabaton, where you notice.
Where you notice what?
The whirls are in the shape of a letter and number combination. E50, 100, 1000.
Oh, looks like there's a serial number on the right sabaton.
Good. Can you read it to me?
Here it is.
We have a make and a number. That's something. We can use the radio in my kinema when we're done. Either station can chase it for us.
Back off and
The
look at the
cadaver
corpse.
slowly twists on the cargo belt.
Okay,
His
that took a long
torso
time.
covered in tattoos and extremities blotched pink and blue.
Inspect the belt.
The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle tie. This is a steel-reinforced cargo lashing belt.
Big brother to a regular
of the
cargo belt.
regular cargo belt.
Don't ask me
It's
how I
used
know,
for
but this
tying
is a
cargo
lashing belt
under
used for
600.
airlifting cargo.
Airlifting? I thought it was used on lorries for strapping cargo to them.
Apparently this is the reinforced kind for air transport. My brain tells me so.
The local harbor uses 6 rotors to shuffle containers around. I get the sense they use whatever was on hand, without paying much attention to not incriminating
We're
themselves.
assuming dock movers from the harbor did it. They sure wanted him to stay up there. The rope is reinforced with steel wiring. How'd they even get him up there? We're assuming the dock workers from the harbor did it.
The brief suggested as much, politically motivated by the ongoing strike. Did you not get a briefing?
My past has undergone total annihilation. Nothing remains. My mother, the mother, was certainly not a brief.
Okay, you should ask me for one the first moment we get.
They sure want him to stay up there. Wires reinforced steel wiring.
I was afraid it would be. Thin steel wiring, parallel strands. This makes getting him down more problematic than I had assumed.
How'd they even get him up there?
A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around.
Points at the buckle, tying... Yeah.
I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt. Buckle closes. It's what I would do. Seems easier than climbing up there.
Yeah.
Could be. The shape of the branch supports the theory.
We're assuming dock work. Okay. Back off.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt.
Look at,
An
inspect those
intricate
tattoos.
web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart. His corpse is marked by stars.
What will mine be marked by? Well, that's just dumb. That's not
Alcohol and heartbreak.
That's just mean. Is that a map of the night sky? Is that microelectronic system? Is that a national pattern?
I have only a cursive knowledge of the science of cybernetics. I would not know if it were. But it's not quite complex enough, is it?
It doesn't seem familiar from the insides of any radio computer your mind can imagine. The somewhat organic lines remind you of old filament memory units, but not quite. No, you're nowhere near right.
Okay.
So am I.
Sudden ringing fills the air as the lieutenant pulls down the zipper of his orange jacket.
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed.
Let the
A
lieutenant
small
work.
lens appears. Some sort of camera.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
Oh, look, it's...
An instant color camera.
He produces two metal-capped ampules and clicks them into place into the side of the apparatus. A thin slot shines
I have
there.
only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
He points the camera at the corpse, peering into it. The lens needs adjusting. Then,
boom! A shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
In case we need it.
Why would cool machine?
Yes. It is pretty cool, isn't it?
Okay, good.
There is only one ampoule left. Use it wisely.
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter. To us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around.
What we got going on here? Where's the rest of the armor? Run the number of the victim's armors. Ask him to tell you about the case. Victim's tattoos. And did I get a point? I think I have a level up. Where do we want to put a level up? Conceptualization. See art in the world. Drama. Rhetoric. Practice the art of persuasion. Logic. Wield raw intellect. Volition. Hold up yourself together. Keep your moral up. Indolent Empire. Let's go with empathy. Oh wait, what's savoir-faire? Sneak under the noses. Stun with an immense panache. Interfacing. Master machines, pick locks. Oh, I should pick one of those. Keep your poker face. Reaction speed. I have a feeling these things are going to be important later. How do I make this go away? Don't have enough skill to points available. Okay. Oh, okay. White morning. Little guy gets further and further away. See yourself from above. You're passed out on the blue tiles of the hotel room floor. Even from this distance, you can see your eyelids flutter at the mention of a great white object, letting out sweat, smell. But what is this doing? Trigger self-critique. Takes away embarrassment to the party. You're one side. Okay. I don't understand what these do. Little guy gets further and further away. Temporary research bonus. I don't know what that is, so I'm gonna figure that out another time. Say nothing.
Here, a souvenir. Don't lose it.
The glassy-eyed corpse looks by. His mouth
Starry-eyed
mute,
surprise.
His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home. Just subaquatic dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains of the corpse is dead silent.
Who is he? He is male, 40-50, with an athletic build.
Thank you.
The corpse looks right through you as you distance yourself from its stench. Eyes like a shark.
So how do we get
Are
him
you
down?
sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue. As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink. This is a trick. You've done it before. Pink is where the blood settled in the first hours post-mortem. You can use it to see if the corpse has been tampered with. Does his position at the time of death match the discoloration? Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
What does it all mean, Basil?
I see it. His neck too. The lividity goes right up his chin. We have good, well-pronounced discoloration here.
The monster comes back into focus. An explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins.
So, what do you think?
I think he's dead. That's bullshit. I think he was upright after death. His hands, feet, and neck are discolored. Yeah, well, he's upright because they hung him. Something is coming out of him. Beaten. See the
I do.
bruises?
Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
The hell?
He means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal like.
I don't want to say that because I think
A pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purge liquid is dripping into it, drop by drop.
couldn't we have started with a nice jaywalking case? Why do we have to go right into the
The
murder?
victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
The fuck he's saying?
Talking about shit.
Maybe.
He doesn't really want to dwell on it too long. Okay. I don't want to say. I feel like this is.
Agreed. Especially on the neck. The belt acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis supports
Okay, well
the
that worked
hanging.
out well. Still be. Who's moved
There's
up?
always a chance. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the belt. We'll have to get him down first.
But there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils. He slowly rotates before you, decomposing.
Alright.
The steel-reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt.
How about we cut the tree branch down?
The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting the airship strength material.
Maybe we could shoot him down. Yeah, that's good. I'm out of idea. Let's see. We could saw the branch.
Climb up there and saw the branch? I don't trust that ladder. The assailants didn't use it. It's rotten and less sturdy than it looks. And I don't see another good way up there. Honestly, I prefer a non-acrobatic solution to this.
Yeah.
There has to be a less risky way, with less falling down of trees.
With less falling down off trees. I like this guy. We could ask for help from the harbor. No idea. Let's have another look at him.
I was really hoping we wouldn't. The
Okay.
Union appear to be suspect in this case. It seems like a dangerous route to go down.
Okay.
But what other options? The corpse twists on the belt, like chicken on
I
a
can't say
skewer.
shoot him down because I don't have a fucking gun. Can
Someone else? You mean like the
Someone who's
police?
below detective?
Someone like a paid garbage man? Or a cleaning crew? I have bad news for you. That is a detective. I
this
know
guy.
it's hard, but I assure you, the others won't come to help us.
Alright, I'm out of ideas. Let's have a look at him. Getting the body down. I guess, well,
Yes, we do.
I hate to say this, but are we gonna shoot him down?
Yeah! Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
How?
Okay.
Where the buckle ties the rope to the branch. That's a good spot to aim.
There, the buckle holds the belt together.
Where? Ah, yes, I see. If the shot hits that, there might be a chance to release the belt.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain a Kuno with some shit.
They'll miss! The pigs will miss Kuno.
Actually, that's be a bad idea right now. I don't have a gun, so. Say nothing, let him choose. Take a shot, Lieutenant. The worst thing could happen.
I'll blow his head off.
Take it!
Yeah, take the...
Silence. With his elbow sharp and produces a lightweight firearm, he drops a paper cartridge in the barrel,
Paper
separates
cartridge?
the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks,
Oh my gosh. Look, pipe fucking pistol.
securing it in place. That's a Kiel A9090.
Yeah, I know
Honest.
that. He
then steps back and assumes the fellow's desk position, taking aim.
Say nothing.
corner
Don't
of-
distract him.
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls
He
of
missed.
the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts.
God damn it.
Oh well.
Fucking idiot!
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped. Kuno's sorry too. Kuno feels sorry.
The lieutenant doesn't say a word, just looks at the gun in his hand.
Look at me.
No, we are lucky as it is. We didn't break anything, and the victim remains uncompromised. Any more mistakes? I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
None of these are good answer.
Okay,
Alright.
they do have the tools and the men. And since it looks like they put him there,
They can get him down.
okay, let's do it in the lousy, dangerous way.
I'll see. But won't it be dangerous? I mean, how do we get inside
From the
harbor?
gates, by negotiating or fighting. I'm unenthusiastic about fighting. Or we can try to find some secret third path. It's unlikely though.
Okay. Autosave. My backpack. Tools. Let's do a little, let's interact with my thing here.
The
Let's see if I can
legend
get them.
found in the trash, a cabbage of papers hanging from the
Oh,
board.
I never smelled the
The
legend.
acidic stench of rotting food is rubbed off on the cellulose. It now forms the base of the experience. This base surrounded by a faint air of spoiled meat, the stuff of death itself. Without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment is now open. It's slightly. It takes about
the case
half an hour
files
to
here.
be
Let's do this
Some
here.
assholes brought their couch outside and hung out on it.
Ha!
In the middle of the street, on the roof, on the hillside by the motorway. You know, at an unexpected location. They
For
were
what?
young, and they thought they looked cool on it.
Like a rock band.
Yes, as you said here, insufferable rock and roll assholes.
There was no way
Young
it wasn't
people
going to be
are the
assholes.
worst. So anyway, they were leaving.
I can't
it
turn
out
my
in
past
all these
cooler.
Unexpected and whimsical locations. They took it to where they also took photos of themselves,
Okay.
cigarette butts, coffee cups.
Did I ever catch
No,
these guys?
You didn't have time for that. These notes show that you have what is called a real goddamn job. You don't have time to be chasing down the couch assholes.
All right.
Murder. Tum,
We're at the
tum,
hookah
tum.
parlor.
At the hookah parlor was a case originally assigned to an officer called Joseph Mills, who is now dead. Beaten to death by a throng of Villa Lobos gang members when him and his partner J.M., only initials mentioned, answered a call one night. It's a sad story, and it isn't really represented in your case files.
Okay.
Stop stalling and get to the murder.
Wow.
Joseph Mills was on this case that he just couldn't solve. Was doing it solo. Said it was a real nutcracker, a real brain twister. Was on it for, like, a month. The Mills didn't get off the pot. Not yet. He kept at it for a couple of weeks more, racking his brains, running with every theory, as outlandish as they seemed. Still couldn't solve the murder at the hookah parlor. Okay, so the case is handed to you because Mills isn't getting anywhere, and you look into it. Here's the setup. A young man is found dead in a hookah parlor.
As
You
happens.
know, those places where you go and smoke bubblegum flavored vapor all day.
That's what I'd use for my hookah for. Bubblegum flavored vapor. Stupid.
Yeah. So anyway, young man in his 20s found with his skull busted open, right on the floor of the hookah parlor, in the middle of the day. No one else is in there. Only client that day. In perfect health, too. No one enters. No one exits. He's just sucking on his watermelon hookah all morning.
Watermelon hookah.
All noon, like he usually does.
Yum.
He's a regular. No calls, nothing. Just sucking on the
Don't
hookah
fall over the skull buster
until
from Blood and Roar. What
15:45.
happened? How can
Mills has no idea. Invisible assassin. Movie deal gone sour. See? You can't even read the thing without solving it. Yeah, it was that. Turns out hookah does do something. It turns off your brain's oxygen supply. And you don't notice it until you get up to go to the bathroom.
And what was he doing there for 6 hours?
Smoking hookah. Didn't you hear?
Yeah,
I don't. Not much has changed in the meanwhile. A bunch of arson,
case files again?
petty theft, spousal abuse.
Yeah, I've done
you don't
all of this.
exactly.
Inspect the
An
clip.
aluminium block runs the width of the board,
Right.
biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip. The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before.
What? That thing. It's a halogen watermark. We use it for adding information to RCM property.
How can I read it?
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do.
Like for
All
example?
RCM vehicles have headlights designed to reveal halogen watermarks.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden paper.
Read the watermarks. Oh, I'm running 2 mysteries at the same time here. All right. Hey, let's see if this kid'll like.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Let's see. When I find your shack,
You found Kuno's secret door to Kuno's secret shack. It was
I
closed.
phase
for
shifted through the
years.
roofing material.
Get the fuck out of here.
You can't do that, Kuno.
Pigs can't display. How
All
did you like it in there, pig old boy? Kuno's got a lot of cool shit there, right?
I found a plate covered with powdered residue. Know anything about that?
That's where Kuno gets his daily hit of electric. Kuno Shazam. Kuno rides the fucking lightning in there, pig.
Bet you'd like to ride the lightning too, wouldn't you? You feel tired and old, but you could have that sparkle.
Oh, that? Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno demo tape.
You're trying to send me a message of some sort? Demo tabs like some music. Cool, pighead. I liked it. I got one too. Point out your head. It's shit.
What?
What is this shit? Fucking on yourself. This is weird level shit. Kuno doesn't go there.
Self-deprecating humor wins again.
Fuck your shit back to normal. What is this?
Well played. No one saw that coming.
Of course you fucking can. How do you think Kuno made all the docky boys his gimps? Just got a fly, pig. Not everyone can fly like...
That's all there is to it then. Don't be a pansy. Just jump.
I've heard enough of
Good
this.
call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom. Right, Pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it?
How'd they get there?
Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno.
Did you know it would be a lead in the investigation? Someone may have tampered with a murder scene.
Listen. Kuno doesn't care about this small. Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing. Your size, good price. 500 real.
Wait a minute, Hunter. What did you just say? Wait, I asked you what happened to his clothes. You must have seen them laying around. Let's see, hold on a second. Oh, I'm sorry, my brain is not. You don't know anything about the tampering I'm investigating. I already have pans. Alright, anyway, what's so great about these pans?
Pig, these are found modulars. Liquid fit, performance crotch, urban survival shit. Made in Mirova by scientists. Believe it, you need this shit.
These could drastically improve your chances of survival in the urban wilderness. Coach Physical Instrument endorses these pants. They are tartan ready.
I just thought I was looking for evidence.
They will also make you into an idiot.
Yeah.
Look, Kuno ain't seen shit lying around, except for that up there. Now you want performance gear or knockdown?
The lieutenant remains silent, but his expression couldn't say, I told.
Whatever. Kuno was trying to help you, but you're too fat for fouling anyway, pig. The fuck? A mug in the trash? Is this about the fucking clothes again?
Yes, does this racist mug have anything to do with it?
Yeah, Kuno sees where this is going. Kuno's got that fast brain. You saying you pigs are after the mug fucker, cause he's the clothes fucker?
What the hell is this kid like?
I can't hear you, Kuno. Speak louder, Kuno.
Someone else tampered with the crime scene, cleaned it up some.
Shit, that's tense. Someone's going to the beat-down basement, huh? Mug guy gonna get tied to the radiator. Kuno doesn't know who put that shit in there. And if he did, he wouldn't squeal. But if you find out, maybe you can...
Stop turning into a pig, Kuno. They're trying to get you hooked on the snitching. Get away from my Kuno.
Yeah? Get your bacon shit away. Kuno
hell?
doesn't like to be seen with the popo. Get your shit done and out
Oh my
of Kuno's
gosh,
face.
this is a ride.
Dunno. Kiptas gardener used to...
Kipt is a pejorative term used to describe people of South Seminese or Areopagite descent. It used to be a common first name among the Areopagites of Ilmara.
Yeah, that's what Kuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Kuno can take it. Shit's nothing to Kuno. Look, Kuno doesn't explain shit.
Yeah, her.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
He's on your crime scene, bossing you around. And he's been here for some time too. This is where he hangs out. You have to get more out of him. He could be used.
Get your snout out of Kuno's ass.
What
Kuno
the hell?
knows how hard Kuno pushes it. You should give up, Popo, or the cunt.
You okay, Kuno?
Looks worried. The coon has her confused.
That went wrong. He took it as a compliment. Then he had a minor seizure.
The fuck about it?
Where's the rest of the armor?
Kuno's fuck gimp. Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor.
How come?
Kuno's fuck gimp's got one big thing wrong with him. He's a fucking mutant. Look at him. Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant. The armor's too big for any man. Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno threw that shit away. Kuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big. Kuno kicked that shit in the sea, rugby style. Yeah, that shit means nothing to Kuno. Kuno doesn't give a shit about material shit.
Wow.
Kuno's a fucking monk. You wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck. The jolly troubadour shit at the gate. Yeah, cock and boot. You know that jolly union cow fucker?
This
Came
is so...
around talking about cows or some shit.
Oh
Came
my
around
god.
Pretending like he cares about cows. So yeah, he's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here pretending like he likes cows. Trying to catch a peep at Kuno's armor.
Yes, this troubadour has it. You can feel it.
Yeah, okay. No.
You're testing Kuno.
Get lost.
I'm off.
Kuno doesn't.
Oh my god, I need to take a break from fucking Kuno. That kid's just, ugh. Alright, how do I... Is there a map? I'll think of a map. Let's go into the... Yeah, let's go there. The secret passageway. At least I still got my gloves on. Yeah, that was a little intense, wasn't it? Kuno's definitely something. Empty tube of magazines. Oh, okay. Hey, we're going somewhere. What are you, dude? Fuck off! Sorry, I tried clicking on this jacket and you decided to frickin'. Oh, are you gonna... Okay, I guess we're gonna try and go all the way up top. Oh, okay, we're gonna somehow get up there. Oh, God, don't fall down. I don't have that good physical. Oh, God. Oh, jeez.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here.
Left his cloak behind.
Yes, it's probably yours.
Ah!
It bears the
Damn
RCM
it!
insignia, and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment. You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
Exactly what am I doing? That's like, I do not have the ability to jump that. If I jump, I'm probably gonna die, and that'll be the end of the rest of this one. Okay, right. Yeah, not right now, though. What is that? Health. Like that. I definitely didn't want to go down there. I just want to go down. God, this is really hard to look around. Can I get there? Alright, what is this? Doorway is going to collapse soon. Oh, that's helpful. Restoration pillars keep the runes together. So, how do I get over here? Well, that's down on the street. Okay, I know where we are. Alright. There we go. Change. And what is that? Postcard. Item gain. What's this postcard? Yeah. If the harbor gates, ask Jolly Mesk about the armor. Yeah. Who put the clothes in the trash? Okay. Items. Postcard. Let's go depict an ill-advised residential area overlook a Jama quarter, a 13-story building. Uh-huh. Alright, anything to interact with? Oh, the photo of the tattoos. The mug.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much.
Look at all the content.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh no!
What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
The mug is an example of prejudice. I'm going to use it as an example of what not to do.
But it was in the trash.
Okay, I shouldn't have... Okay, apparently I should not have grabbed that. Okay. Alright, Fuck. Fuck, do you? Oh, I should get this guy's... Tell me about the case.
What do you want to know?
Literally anything about it. I can't remember a thing.
Ah, yes. The case brief you missed. Now I remember. 3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged.
Only
in
3 days?
Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days.
Oh.
No one had come to investigate.
Okay, so it's been there 7 days, but they only called us 3 days ago. And I showed up and started drinking for some reason.
During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines.
Okay.
I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Okay, we're gonna say who the victim was?
A security guard or worker of some sort, hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth.
Okay.
They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The Dock Workers Union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
All right.
That's us, the Revachol Citizens Militia.
Okay.
We're the police in this city.
The RCM, or the Revachol Citizen Militia, is the police force you and him are part of. A self-organized peace corps of the occupied city of Revachol. The RC...
Just to be clear, we are police officers. It's our job to find the killer. That's the case.
Hey, I got a skill
Uncover
point
and arrest
for some
the
reason.
killer.
Can we go over the preliminary info again? Would you say this is a mysterious case? Why are we on the same case?
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
Okay.
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it. Better still than an imbecilic cop-off. It's just stupidity. The cop kind. Our precincts can't decide if Martinez is part of Jamrock or the Industrial Harbor. Yours or mine, as if we somehow own parts of the city. Typical street gang mentality.
Alright.
Well, sort of. It's less a matter of who gets to police Martinez than who has to. It's an orphan district, in other words. I think the dispatch desk just told both our stations about the hanging. There was quite the brouhaha at the 57th, I can tell you that. Time to settle it, they said. Cop off. But I assure you, I am not their finest or toughest, with 102 cases solved. What I am is least interested in a pissing competition.
I like them. He's my favorite.
So, he volunteered to represent the 57th, but not out of competitiveness. On the contrary.
I must be... There can only be one conclusion. I am the finest we have, a hero cop sent to outperform you in every way imaginable. I must be an augury, an apocalyptic omen sent by my people. Can you guess my message? I probably have an unbeatable closal count. I'm going to leave why I was sent
The
unspecified.
silence carries.
Alright. Enough of the competition then. Tell me something else.
Yes, it's a wholly pointless matter. Forget I ever mentioned it.
Because you're the best qualified. No, that doesn't seem right. You look dumb if you
Oh, I
keep the
damaged my own
lieutenant
morale by
waiting
doing
for
that.
too long.
Alright, we're done. Okay, I have a skill point. What should I put it into? Hand-eye coordination, precision reactions to savoir-faire. No, that's not it. How about the thing for jumping across things? Endurance. Take the blows. Shrug off the pain. Electrochemistry. What was the one that I thought it was? It's not reaction speed. Ready, aim, fire. Huh. Alright, suggestion. Nope, not that one. Free to core. Gen cop culture. Authority. Assert yourself. Empathy. Inland Empire. It's already up to 4. Volition. Hold yourself together. Keep your morale up. I just hurt my own morale there. So endurance. Take the blows. Don't let the world kill you. Pain threshold. What was the fucking? Okay, we'll level up in a second. I want to. What the hell was the jump? I want to go all the way back up. Alright. Zip up there, real quick. What is this jump thing?
A tarpaulin cloak is still called
Savoir-faire.
No one has claimed it for their own.
Savoir-faire. Okay. It was 12%. That was a definite failure. Now it's now.
A A tarpaulin cloak.
It's still
is
12.
caught
Oh, but I have
in the rain.
42% chance
No
of
one has
making it.
claimed it for their
I
own.
have not gotten even split on any of these things. +1 back by physical instrument. This is a white check. You may retry it. Retry it. Go for it. I need it.
As you leap in the air, a chilly breeze engulfs you,
I got it.
sharpening
That
your
was
senses.
total. Close your eyes. Let your senses take the world around you.
Ankles tingling from the tension, blood roaring in your ears. You are...
Ow!
As the concrete floor welcomes you, you realize it's been a while since you felt so alive.
I knew you could do it. My climbing down might not have been as disco as your jump, but at least we can explore the harbor now.
With your feet firmly planted on the concrete.
Alright, that's jacket is Shivers. Who's Shivers? There, putting that on. But maybe that'll help. I doubt it, but you know. Collecting rainwater. What is this door right here? I want to know if it goes through to the other side. Oh, it went in somewhere. Oh, hello. Strange buzzing noises.
Number 1, I order you to go take a number 2.
Yo, hello, Freddy Dingo. How are you doing this lovely day? Oh, you're typing. Oh, pardon me. Pardon for the odd. Oh, it's good to see you today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're just doing a little investigative journalism, or rather, just investigation. Just I have a something. I just picked something up. I don't know what. Let's see here. Let's give you a little shouty outy. Looks like my shoutouts are working again. I just had to reset.
But there's a sub channel there. You can have your own. Oh my god!
Perfect timing. That, if you sub to Freddy Dingo's channel, you can get that as an emote.
Because I've moved the. Oh, I forgot to. Oh.
Get there right now. Can't there fast enough. Where is that? Oh, there it is. I wasn't as fast. Anytime, my friend. How are you doing today? If you're not following Fredo Dingo, people, he is the source for retro gaming on Twitch. By far, the most entertaining retro streamer I know. Oh, really? C-Power did the soundtrack, huh? Interesting. Yeah, I don't know anything about it, except that I've owned it for some time because I was going to play it. I don't remember even now why I decided to play it. But when I needed a little break this week, I decided to play some detective games. And here's an interesting, funny fact. The reason I thought about doing detective games, which, by the way, I should do a save, huh? Let's save this game, shall we? Because I haven't saved once this whole run. The reason I started thinking about doing detective games is I was scrolling through my library and I was like, oh, there's all these Batman games. I should play Batman Arkham Asylum or Batman Arkham City again. And then I just started scrolling down and with detective in my head and was like, oh, detective games. So that's how I ended up here. For no other reason except that I haven't played it before and I want to. So. Someone left the coffee machine on. Dark liquid in the pot looks almost sentient.
On second glance, someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers.
Uh-oh, we're getting info.
It's unfortunate for the Union to just leave their paperwork.
Let's see what's inside, he thinks. The drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders. Hundreds of documents containing logistical data.
I have not heard of C-Power.
Transactions stand out. Materials coming into
I may have,
from
but I
the
don't know them
outside world,
offhand.
from Muindi, Grad, and even Ilmara.
I got hugged by an 8-foot polar bear at one of their shows. Okay. Why does it sound familiar, though? I'm Googling. English alternative rock band. Okay, no, I definitely have never heard of them. I was like literally like looked at that and said, have I heard of this band before? And then I see, you know, British alternative rock band. I'm like, no, I have absolutely no idea who that is. Do I know their music at all, though? Let's see here. Waving Flag is a good starting point if you're in that kind of thing. Well, they definitely did the soundtrack to this game. Because on their Spotify, the very first thing on their popular list is music from the game. I'll drop them a follow and check them out later. Look at that. Learning new shit all the time. So we're investigating something, and apparently I'm an alcoholic cop who nobody likes, and I'm trying to make my way in the universe. And I personally am trying to make myself a better human being by playing all the better choices. But as you can see from my picture down there, at the bottom of the screen down there. Oh, you can't see it because I got an Iggy in the way. Oh, that's right, Iggy. I think Iggy's gonna have to move Iggy. Oop, that was the wrong thing to move. Need to move Iggy. Where can we put Iggy? Let's put Iggy. Put her up there. There we go. Anyway, so down there in the corner, you can see my fabulous face. That's what I look like. That's what I look like there. That's me right there. And this is my temporary partner. But I am definitely class all through and through. All right, let's see what we got here. We're going to go through some union paperwork.
And the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol, Couron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold.
Used to be called British Sea Power, but kind of get why they changed it. I don't, but I'm assuming from a historical period or a historical thing, maybe they didn't want to be associated with the British Armada. I don't know.
It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry.
I got an even chance of 58.
Look how blurry all the lines on these papers are. How unwieldy your own hermeneutics was almost within your grasp. But now, only vague letters float before your eyes. Less meaningful, but aesthetically more pleasing.
Oh, post-Brexit.
You're a police officer, not a spiritual healer. You can focus the normal way by turning your attention to something and not.
Is that what you're doing with those photos over there?
Wait, was he listening? If I let my eyes go completely out of focus, all shapes start melting into each other.
Right. This is probably not relevant to our case.
Yeah.
The drawer slides shut.
I'll never know because I couldn't read. Oh, that was an autosave. Demand democracy. Oh, no, come on. The Dewey typewriter. The model name is on the back. Anything else in this room? I keep hitting the caps lock, but that's not helpful. Oh, there's a rag over here. Another postcard. I think we're just loot gobbling some stuff here. The morale booster. The cabinet. For some. Ooh! I got some sunglasses, baby! Oh yeah, look at me. Neat office shades. I am styling. Does that mean I can fucking read the paperwork now? No, I think I needed something else to do that.
The file cabinet stands steady as ever.
Oh, it's 72% now.
Oh,
little sunglasses, and look at
Concentration
that.
isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really make sense of it. However, it appears to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters.
Oh, good for me.
Remember, Leo, Everart's shoes. Special whirling borscht. Water Everart's plants. Sweep office floor. More banners.
Ah.
All items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself is crumpled.
Look, Kim, a list of things to do note.
Everard Clare, probably. The head of the Debarders Union. One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here.
No, but it's information.
What is so special about this borscht? Code for drugs? Booze?
Take another look at the
Remember,
note.
Leo, Everart's shoes.
Nope.
All items on the list have
Rest of the
hundreds
folders?
of documents
Nope.
and the same material you already went through.
All right, we're
Drawer
done.
slides shut smoothly.
Those shades let me fucking read that file. That was pretty awesome.
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, "Tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change."
That guy's voice sounds like Idris Elba, but I'm guessing no, I don't think it is, but I do hear the same familiarity with it. I don't think I want to make a phone call. I don't think I need to make a phone call. Oh, I was apparently leaving. I wanted to. Oh, damn it! I wanted to go out the other door. I thought that was. Oh, it's the stairs. Hop out this door. Locked, isn't it? Dock is locked. Can't be. I don't have a passcode. What do I have? Guess you have no choice but to talk to the union leader. All right, let's go. I'd have to look it up to see who it is. All right. Take a walk, I guess. Ah, god damn it. Numerous bottles of empty Commodore Red and potent Pilsner. Oh, that's familiar. At least 3 packs worth of cigarette butts.
This is the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads, René Arnaud.
Oh, a night watchman has his own sign on the door?
Listen, it's okay to take a few minutes to yourself. Sit down and have a breather.
Do I need one? I'm not really sure. Have a seat and rest? Why do I need to rest?
If you must. But please hurry. We are pretty easy to spot up.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents. It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man is young, dark-skinned, and dressed in a Royal Carabinieri uniform. The girl is smiling pleased.
Why did you take that?
What about this man piques my interest? I think it might be a side thing.
Fine. But let's move. I don't want to be seen, Snoop.
Alright, that's the picture. Okay, what is this thing?
The front of this quarterly journal features a large satirical portrait of the late King Friesel. From the sides of his head, a pair of white antlers spread to the corners of... Because white antlers are one of the because Friesel was incompetent, foolish, and cruel. To your disappointment, there aren't any full-color pictures to direct your attention. Just after rifling the pages with your thumb several times, you return to the table. The magazine is divided into several sections.
Alright, I'll put the magazine away for till later. That was mean. That totally fucking... Oh, I can sell this. Why would I sell the picture of the frickin' happy couple? It's just rude. crap monkeys. I go down these stairs. Oh. All around you, the great Mizoons. Okay. That looks like a fucking line array from a concert. What's that say? There's only odd and quiet agreements. Yeah, okay. Power speaker is silent. I feel like I'm kind of open worlding this game now. Musk of oil and rust come from the chasm in front of you. It smells like blood. Can I not do anything with that? I don't know what that is. Alright, well. Industrial sized thermos. Smells like burnt coffee. Wow, that is a lot of coffee. Container. Okay, well, let's head into this way and see what happens. Maybe I fall down a frickin' well and die. Oh no, it's another industrial sized thermos. Okay. Let's have a quick save here. As this one right here. Confirm. And then if I fuck this up, we'll just scum our way out of it. God damn, I hate these fucking. Hi, how are you?
Before you is a walrus of a man seated
Oh my
behind a
goodness.
large desk. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you. With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you.
Body in a tree.
Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi. It's good of you two to stop by. Please, have a seat.
Ah.
I'm Everard Clare, head of the Debarders Union here in Martinez.
Okay.
I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health prevents me from getting up. You understand?
He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device.
You go ahead, detective.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks.
I think he just gave me my name, too. Didn't he? Didn't he just give me my name? Mr. Dubois. My name is Dubois. Maybe.
Forget about that. What's
Nice.
with this Dubois stuff?
Oh.
You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
I'd rather stand.
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner, as equals. Take a seat. I insist.
Fine, take a seat.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
Remain serious.
So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world.
Really?
It's violating your backside.
Really? That's just mean.
By the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say.
Okay.
This should take care of that nonsense.
Absolutely comically huge.
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager.
Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money. You need it.
Let's see here. Wait, you know Gerard. Thank you, Everett. Take the comically large check. Take the comic as a keep it. I'm good. Leave the check. You could take it and shove it up your ass. I can't believe this game is so amazing. I'm trying to be a better person than he was before. I feel like he woke up and he had a horrible background, and so I'm trying to be better. So.
Okay, okay. I respect a man with principles. No handouts, then. Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you,
how do they know?
Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
Great.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear isn't. The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only 2 words escape its gravitational pull.
Are you all right, Harry? You say
Harry?
you've got this, but you seem a little anxious to me. Don't be. Everything. It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there.
My God, this is horrible.
There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least 2 barrels loaded.
Officer, we will deal with this later. We don't need Mr. Clare's help with this.
Right.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Officer, we will deal with this later. We don't need Mr. Clare's help with this.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
I guess I get to panic.
God, you're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you?
Mr. Dubois.
What is this, Mr. Dubois? He keeps repeating.
Mr. Dubois. Mr. Dubois. Harry. Mr. Dubois. Are you okay?
Oh my God, this is so trippy.
Get you a glass of water.
Maybe you could use your hands somehow, in a kind of throw-in motion, like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's Mr. Dubois.
Don't be dramatic. I can see your condition isn't terminal.
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry.
All right, Freddy, thank you for coming by. Thank you for the lurk, my friend.
As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time. And I'm an extremely busy man.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder.
Quick, here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions. Police officer questions.
Could you help me get a dead body from a tree?
You might have noticed there's one hanging on a tree behind the hostel cafeteria.
Oh my. Don't take this question personally, but...
Mr. Clare, the man was hanged with a cargo belt. A steel-reinforced cargo belt. It's safe to assume the Union...
Oh, I wouldn't have said that. I wouldn't have said that. I would not have said that.
Besides, getting the body down would benefit all of us. It's a stain on the neighborhood.
Okay.
I can certainly see how having him up there might start affecting some real estate values. But of course, all joking aside, I am going to help you. Jean-Luc, my boy, I'm sending 2 police officers down. They have a dead body in a tree problem they need help with.
Like you know, it's like a we're out of coffee problem, or somebody didn't empty the trash problem. We have a dead body in a tree problem.
And Jean, please take it easy with the race science. That's a yes to getting the body down, no to the race science. You can find Jean-Luc down at the gates. He's the big impressive one. You know, tattoos, muscles, ethnic looking. Can't wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate.
Ah, yeah.
You're one of us now. A real red and white Union man.
Oh boy.
Take care, Harry.
I'm not sure I should have done that. Get the body down. Maybe read the water notes. Alright, oh. Oh my god. These controls suck! I don't have to walk around to get out. was strange. Alright, my morale. Alright, ah, wrong button. This is where I think I need my controller. I need the controller just for running around this place, but I can't use the controller for most of the other game. What is this? What is this? Oh, thanks. Yeah. We're trying to get out of here, buddy. Buddy, pal. Now I'm curious. I want to. What can the train do?
A rusting control panel. Marsh. On. Alert. Off. With a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
Okay. Oh. I may have just done something. Yay! Viva la revolution! Okay. Continue.
And with a surprisingly quiet thump, the harbor sleeps as the strike rages in the distance. The crane can rest again, now that its purpose has been fulfilled.
Yeah,
the rusty control panel grows warm to the touch.
I can't see how that was worth the wreckers, except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit was satisfying.
Now, because I can get into that container. Because why wouldn't I want to get inside of a container?
Before you stands a cargo container.
You do? Because I don't. There are 1 million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one?
Just feels special.
It's a cargo container. We are not here to interact with containers. We are here.
You attempt to turn the handle. To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement. No reply.
Persuade the door to open. Alright, moving on. But I wanted to persuade the door open, but I only had an 8% persuasion. Alright. How do I get over there? Oh, is that my door? Oh, that's the opposite door to get out. Alright, okay. But I want to see if I can do this other thing now, too. Can I go down these stairs? No, I can't go down those stairs. How do I... Yes. Don't worry, game. You don't need all the controls to work all the time. You just need them half the time. Alright, now I should have my pass to get out the door, right? Isn't that how this works?
Scab?
I mean, my... Scab? What exactly is a scab? Yeah, I'm a scab. Pouring downtrodden. Wave your fist. I'm not a scab, I'm a cop.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money. Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the Wild North? Come to see the strife?
Hey, you're the man in the boots at the gate. Kino said you know about the armor.
The little boy had it good on his promise. To get me into trouble. To sick the pigs on me. Pardon the choice of words. Not mine.
What happened?
I was asked to look into that armor situation. Official Union probe, you know. Track it down, see who took it.
Did you?
At first I thought, why not? Maybe the pieces can feed the strike. Buy us a few more days under the sun, you know? So I went to this boy, He said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got eyes everywhere, and the cops in his pocket, and he's the king of Jamrock. Serves me right for doing menial footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there, and it still got me into trouble. One bad move is all it takes. I learned that people don't want to talk to a drunk union man about some armor.
Oh.
What else?
Not much. Technical stuff mostly. That was the interesting part. I
What
did
sort of
some
technical
research
stuff?
into this armadura. Let's say I have friends at the library. I didn't get into the material science, just how it comes off.
How does it come off?
In parts. 4 in total. The helmet was the first to go. The kid says he tore it off and kicked it into the sea. I believe him. The boots were still on the guy last I saw. Too hard to remove. So, as I count, there are 2 parts missing. The gauntlets and the cuirass. This is where I left off. Too much hassle. More like a job for some militia.
Helmet, cross-saw, gauntlets. What about the leggings?
Oh, they're just gone. They don't exist anymore, if they ever did at all. Forget about them. I did.
Ah.
All of it? There are junior officers out there, eager to prove themselves. I would leave some for them. And
A Mesqui's epic then, all across Martinez. I hope it will be a real bonanza for you. It's a minor nuisance. It's all good.
It's all good, baby. It's all good.
He thinks, not yet. Better to get this business out of the way. Sweeter then.
All right.
No problem. If you see that murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
It's actually very fun and easy. Yeah, right. Almost impossible. It's almost impossible. I'm 91% I'll never get it solved. I have no idea what I'm doing. They want to help me solve it by letting me know who did it.
Of course, Policia. It wasn't me. You can rule me out. Easier that way.
He didn't do it. It's the truth.
What's the strike about anyway?
You know, serious business. I'm sure the big boss will be glad to tell you.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike. Return once you've met the union boss and are on a better footing with the organization.
Ah. Wait a minute. I thought I'd already done this. Alright. Alright. I gotta pick up more stuff for the rest of the armor. Getting the hangman's boots. Get the boots up. Oh my god. I am certainly setting myself up for a lot of fun here. Okay. This is the union. Where am I supposed to go? Alright. Go down the stairs. That's who I'm supposed to talk to?
Bastards! We have a right to work!
Oh my god, a scab lever. I don't care. Lawyers probably stored fuel here now. They store booze. Right. It says GRIH. That's helpful. Industrial Harbor. All right. Might as well talk to him. Fill in the blanks of this vague story.
Bastard!
What's going on here?
Bastards! Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
Uh-huh. Okay.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down. We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes.
Yeah, but
Good.
I'm thinking no.
We're fighting for a cause here. Right! Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking. Maybe you should ask
some questions.
them the questions. We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
Oh, wow.
So do we, Scott.
Oh my gosh.
Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests.
I feel like this game has a very slight anti-union.
We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leader?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No.
Yeah.
They follow the rules of the market.
Which is what?
Rules of the economy.
Well, tell me
because
what they are.
were given a job to do. We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates.
And you're unable to breach the
Main
gate?
gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked. The guard's blocking the way to the access panel. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is. Huge Seminese guy standing up there on the overhead passage. Won't let anyone by. Yeah, bad. Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got a strategically advantageous... I don't know how the Union has a trained killer up there. But that one's no joke. And my men are tired and hungry. They're workers. Why don't you go arrest them?
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home. At least for now. If you can't get in anyway.
No! They will give up.
Alright, we're done talking to you. How do I talk to this guy? Let's find a way to talk up to this guy. I think he's the one I'm supposed to talk to. Where is the stairway up to him? A little dark on my screen. I see it. Oh, I see. I had to go around that way. I don't want to close my blind, though. It's a beautiful view outside. Okay. Alright, is this the one I'm supposed to find? About,
Your body betrays your degeneracy.
Okay.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his
Oh, wow,
degeneracy.
Okay. So she's a sycophant. Say nothing, size him up first. What do you mean my body betrays me? My body does not betray me. My body is unimportant. I'm with the police. I need to get that horse down. There we go.
That is precisely the negligence that has led you to succumb to Al Ghul.
The demon's head?
You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al Ghul
God, didn't we say none of this shit?
Throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
I'm not gonna ask.
No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning, begging for help, attempting to pass fear for cause.
Oh my God.
You don't. You will be
It is, baby. Yeah, you know it.
Enough with this begging. You bring your troops. You
Do I have to
walls will be
accuse him?
lined with bottles of ale. So it was. You surmounted the harbor wall in a display of athletic prowess to reach my superior. Then had him give me an order. I salute your cunning, and I will remove the body from the tree.
You're so noble, Measurehead.
God.
But while I am gone, someone must stand guard on the bridge. That someone needs to be you. Both of you.
This is the uncomfortable result of not taking it down ourselves. I can live with a compromise.
Listen to your little friend.
Okay then.
Babe, see that they stay here the whole time.
All right. Is this one of those time passing moments? Maybe he's the guy that put him up there. I mean, he is giant. Maybe he's the big boots I found. Oh boy, we're gonna have a conversation with her.
The woman's gaze follows Measurehead as he leaves.
So, you guys are like cops or something?
Oh my gosh, it's a Valley girl. Yeah, we're the law around here. Apparently so. We're just trying to keep things from going to shit.
Have you ever thought that maybe things should go to shit? I'm Katya, by the way.
I don't care.
You hear that? That sound. He's breaking something.
Yeah, Jean-Luc must be really tearing it up over there. I wish I could see it.
I also wish I could see it.
RCM rent-a-cops! Guarding that bridge like Everett's lapdogs!
And who are you? What is your business here? Why are your clothes 4 sizes too small for you?
Wait a minute, hold on. Is he talking to me or is he talking to the girl? Why are my clothes 4 sizes too small for me? Because I'm a lovely corrupt cop. I am corrupt every opportunity I get. That's none of your business. Wait, hold on. I'm so confused with where the direction is going here. Scab leader yells at that. Who is Kim talking to? None of your business.
A shrill laughter interrupts you, echoing across Martinez. The man turns to look behind him at the behemoth appearing around the corner, approaching him, walking past him.
Is he carrying the body? No. Alright, well.
The corpse has been removed from the tree. Stand down and congratulate yourself. You have sided with her, and what you had to do was to become a Union man for all to see.
You serve the Union, don't you? Aren't they white? Know anything about this mug? Show him the mug! Oh my god.
He does not so much as glance at the object.
Know anything about it? This your kind of thing?
Stop showing me your pathetic cup. I have no interest in it.
What are those tattoos of yours supposed to mean?
Racists are generally not very good examples of their race. I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull and features.
Oh, phrenologic. Oh yeah, there's a
should
well-established
dispel
science.
Any doubt.
The drawings are precise and look true to their pseudo-scientific ambitions.
Are you sure? I
One
mean, the
thing,
jaw is
however,
clearly
it
advanced
is not
stigmata.
entirely free of
Your earlobes
throwbacks
are too
in
big. You
phylogenetic
sure?
tree.
I'm not craniologically
His
superior.
large
You're
jaw,
right.
for example, could be a trait indicative of criminalism. Also, his earlobes could be small.
That atavistic stigmata makes pussy say yes, plenty.
What the hell is that?
Babe, thanks. But I got this.
Ask what kind of races there are first. Classification is core to this stuff.
Do you?
This is for the thing.
The lieutenant looks toward the harbor's electronic door, and then to
you. Are obviously a liberal, Sayerlight. A polyculturalist. I can see it from your love of microtech. There are 3 categories of race. Type A, the heroic races. Type B, the servile races. And the vile CF race cauldron of pederasty. Which one do you... Those are... A receding genetic pool has led them on. You know them by the name.
Mahun is in some municipalities of Oranje. People...
The Maun are proof that the Vesper...
I don't know what I'm doing here.
As proven by the Maun and the Mesk. The Areopagites are asleep. The latter...
Nature was not capable of more.
petit peu bête.
Okay.
To an untrained,
Oh my god,
pink
this is horribly racist. I mean, the character is, but go away, I'm done. Can't get out of this. Oh my god, I have to go through it.
A museum, it would be cruel to entertain ourselves with their. You understand nothing. To solve the.
Yeah.
Lost, though. I cannot possibly imagine.
Leave. Oh my god, that was horrible. Somebody spent a lot of time writing that shit down. Oh, okay. Okay, let's try and let's run back here. Let me get my controller for running. Back to the body. Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes gravity. See if we can cut through here. What's this car? Zoop. What's this? Is there more to this? A foreign car kept in good condition. Well, that's helpful. Shit. Alright, let's run away here. Alright, where am I? Am I lost already? I thought I was... Yeah, I'm so confused. I thought I was heading... Oh, wait. Oh, I gotta actually exit the entire dock. Oh, okay. I'm just... Okay, oh, okay, I see. Okay. How are you even here, then? How did you all get in? Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, I just went the wrong way. What's this place? Oh, this is the shop. This is where I'm supposed to buy salts for my nose. I forgot all about her.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
What's that magazine she's reading?
You mean this? This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it.
Famous
it's
people
not
and
for
shit.
sale.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
It's where they rate different outfits famous people wear. It's kind of funny. They're kind of mean. It's about who's the most stylish. No.
We are not the fashion police. We're the real.
Okay. I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so... Not really. No. I don't know, really.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay, she is useless. I mean, maybe she isn't useless, but I'm not even gonna fucking bother with it. Okay, let's get the hell out of this room. Oh, I forgot there's an ATM there. I should have gone... Ooh. Maybe I can rob an ATM. Is that an ATM or is that just a postboard?
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
Oh!
Oh, that's the tear machine.
Okay, I understand what it is. Okay, so I can recycle for money. I have to collect up a lot of bottles to frickin' make my frickin' debt back. Okay, who are you?
Welcome to Revachol.
Wait, hold on.
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago.
Okay.
Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it...
Okay.
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
Oh, come on, man. I just said, welcome to Revachol. It's a lorry drive.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind... But you see,
Okay.
I'm an officer.
Silence. The air between your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Well, I think we've all learned something here.
You do make a cute couple.
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
Whatever you say, officers.
Alright, okay, we're done. Okay, back to the tree. If we get there and that kid is fucking knocked down the tree, I'm gonna be pissed. Not the tree, the body. Hopefully this game follows standard video game logic, and he did, he broke the fucking tree branch. Well, that was kind of what I said we should do in the first place, but oh, I have no more olive.
The corpse lies on the ground among the remains of an absolutely demolished pinewood branch. It's gently laid on one side.
Well,
Mr. Measurehead has done a good job. Nothing is too broken or compromised. The victim is ready for
field autopsy.
1. Investigation of the scene. 2. Initial examination of the victim. 3. Field autopsy. 4. Transportation of the body to the morgue.
Yeah,
the
I got that.
RCM's four-phase murder scene.
I got it.
What are they on about?
Shut up, kid. It's Cuno. He's gonna bitch again.
He's gonna cut his shit up.
Got it.
Good. Now, the way I see it,
He looks at the corpse with some
it's either
disgust.
this, or we complete the initial interviews. We already met Evrard, but didn't quite get this interview done. For that, we have to ask him about the lynching. There's also Wild Pine's representative in town. She could have some information.
No need for distraction. Let's do this.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes
I want to get
a
this
deep
over with.
breath.
Try to remove the dead man's boots.
I thought we decided to leave it to processing. Let's not turn this into some kind of circus.
Damn it. This is turning into some sort of mega puzzle.
Come on, officer. You know what a field autopsy is. You've done.
What you do know is, at 18.9 kilometers, the dormant shield volcano, August Windy, is the world's highest summit, and the failure of the 38 single, Et puis descend, to crack the top 20 was the death knell of disco. But
let's
there
get in there.
truly is a time for everything, even for yellow gardening gloves. However, they are lacking hygienically. I suggest you get in there in limited capacity.
Alright.
I'll ask you when I need you to. For the most part, maybe I should handle the contact and you take notes?
Yep.
That's right.
Open your ledger to the field autopsy form.
the dead man stares inside. Above those, an 11 field info form needs filling out first.
That's you.
Write the initials.
The corpse is indifferent to your scribblings. Just like
KK57.
Write
Next.
down. Name.
NA. Next.
Date of
NA.
birth.
Roughly 50.
Roughly
try
50.
40. The damage is so extensive, it's better to err on the young side. He nods.
Race.
Mondial.
Fair to olive-skinned,
Alright.
from the Isola of Mwindi. This, the pudgy mess of curdled meat, looks neither mondial nor
Male.
Pigs can have sex.
nor does he look male, with his pregnant belly and indistinguishable face.
We're still going with March 4th. 51.
Okay.
What else? 9. Body identified by is non-applicable. 10. Case number is the same as the coroner's case.
KK 57 0503 0815.
Evidence of treatment.
None. At least not after the initial examination.
What exactly is treatment anyway?
Interfering with the body's position or wounds post-mortem.
Okay. But I'm not so sure. Didn't the footprints look like he was carried over?
They'd have to have incapacitated and carried him over. This man was more than a match for untrained dog walkers.
Places his hand on the dead man's chest if in preparation.
Your central nervous system recognizes this gesture. It's the stations of the breath. Ecclesiastic, religious in somewhere in Jamrock North, a small wood shed behind Rosencrantz Row. Lieutenant Nick Feuerbach puts his hand to the chest of a small corpse, no larger than a monkey. It's raining outside, light drizzle. There is darkness in the shed.
Wow.
Elsewhere yet, an obese female sits in a wicker chair, her silhouette bull-like against the window. Outside, Grand Coudon. The day is turning dim for Sergeant
This is a huge
Dawson.
one.
Hand extended, he approaches to make sure she is dead more than anything else.
Oh, excuse me.
The building is tall, 7 stories, wind-wrapped in solitude. Most of the apartments are unoccupied.
What
and
the
so,
hell is going
all
on
across
here?
Jamrock, Coal City.
Am I having some sort of... I don't even know what just happened there. It was like, hold on, let's scroll back up here. What the hell was all that? Places his hand on the chest, and that like unloaded all of this stuff. Okay,
The corpse cannot feel Kim's hand on his chest. It no longer meaningfully interacts with its surroundings. A thicket of boxes and lists on red copier paper tries to answer why.
Clothes. The deceased wears armored boots and white briefs. The make of the briefs is Babrodine, I think. Let's see.
See, it's
Babrodine, yes. Inexpensive. Size M.
The disappointment is palpable. The red-haired thing was...
The rest of the clothes have been removed post-mortem by scavengers in order to get to the victim's ceramic armor. Officers are in search of the missing pieces. Removal of the boots is left for processing.
It would be clever of you to omit the boots altogether, sire. If you are to keep them for yourself, as you ought to, you have deserved them more than anyone.
The boot has a serial number. It's E50.
Yep.
Tattoos. The upper torso is covered in a single, continuous tattoo resembling a microelectronical circuit board. It reaches from the right shoulder. The assistant has a color photograph of the markings to be added to the case files as document A1. The photo is taken on the scene using a Trigat Mini. The deceased has a belt for airlifting cargo around his neck, tied with a hangman's knot. Color yellow. Length 3 meters. Well nourished, athletically built.
I'm like, sorry, I'm not chatting at all. Anyone say hello. I'm just like so wrapped with attention to reading all this.
Ambient temperature below freezing. Body hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with age. The deceased had male pattern baldness. Lividity is consistent with hanging. The head is congested. Contusions are present on the head, chest, and...
fucking low velocity. You think Kuno doesn't know what you're talking about? Velocity was fucking max.
The kid is insane.
Talking shit about Kuno's velocity.
Kuno's velocity. Oh, they're talking about the rocks he was throwing.
In addition, there are bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest, consistent with predation.
No, we're not gonna...
Ligature mark.
Why would I even care? Why would the kid even care what I wrote down? He can't see it. Lieutenant produces a small folding knife with the other hand, pulling on the belt. He starts cutting into the polyester. The stench is horrid. After a while, it's obvious the material cannot be
The
cut.
steel wiring. There's too much of it. We need to remove the belt so we can get to the ligature mark.
What am I gonna do? I don't have any tools.
We get chain cutters, then try with those. I have a pair in the toolbox of my kin. Damn corpse. We had a good rhythm going.
Alright. I guess I perform the field autopsy, interview. Huh. Oh, I see. I could kit myself out in the armor. Oh, that's not gonna happen. I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. Tools? Do I have any? I just have my notebook. Alright,
Yes?
Nope. Okay.
The rotting man lies on. The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
I external M. Try to remove the boots again.
Central nervous system. I have nothing. Do you have anything on this man's central nervous system?
Of course, there is a moral to be drawn from it. A moral to this story.
What would that be?
The dead man looks, too, with barely contained excitement to hear the moral of his story.
The brain is very vulnerable to compromise if it's in its own blood supply.
I think that may well be the moral of every story, officer.
I'll write down that.
Good. Musculoskeletal. Purge fluid is coming from the mouth. Not injury related. Eyes and tongue protuberant. Hyoid bone. Let's see.
With his eyes almost closed, the lieutenant puts his hand on the dead man's throat and begins to massage it, gently. A rotting...
Oh my gosh.
Jack that fucker up!
The hyoid bone is fractured. The rest of the musculoskeletal system is intact. A respiratory system.
Alright. Pry open the dead man's jaw. Both hands are used.
Oral cavity shows no lesions. The victim has received dental implants, possibly after a combat wound. Mouth swollen. Hemorrhaging present in mucosa of the lips and mouth.
Yeah, the dental implant could be traced.
No scream. No sigh of relief rises from the darkness inside. No scream.
Alright.
Hepatobiliary. NA. Are you a hepatobiliary
I'm
expert?
just asking. I don't think so.
Neither am I.
Alright. That's it?
That's it.
Alright.
Same for toxicology and serology. NA.
Alright.
Cardiovascular. The body exhibits heavy lividity. Blood has gathered in the hands, feet, and neck. Hypostasis is visually consistent with the hanging. Gastrointestinal.
Yeah.
Digested
This guy's a lot smarter than me.
stomach. Voila.
Write down it. Keep voila.
What's next on the list?
Description
I'm
of
afraid
injuries.
we can't continue before we've gone through both the external and internal examination first. This, I remind you, also necessitates the removal of the belt from around his neck, so we
Okay.
have a visual on the injury.
Alright.